Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
Welcome into game number 3 of Toyota's Friday Night Rivals presented by ETSU Health. This is the Food City pregame show. Tonight we make our first trip to Southwest Virginia for a matchup between Abingdon and Gate City. Gate City off to a 2-0 start for the first time in 9 years. Head coach Jeremy Housewright likes what he sees from his team, but knows there is a long way to go.
Kids are playing hard and they're buying in, you know, what this coaching staff's doing. You know, last week we were fortunate. You know, we played a good Middlesboro team, but we were able to get that. And you know, I'm happy for these kids and happy for this community right now.
What is the buzz around Gate City right now? I mean, football team's going well. You finished last year strong, continued into this year. Where's momentum at in the school and in the community?
Everybody's excited. You know, I know the kids are excited. It's been a long time since we've seen this success, but you know, at the same time, these kids know that you know, they got to continue to work, and they just can't, you know, relax just because we've had a little early success this year. We've got a lot of great teams getting ready. We're getting ready to play here in the next little bit, so we got to be ready to go. This
week, of course, you're playing Abingdon. I want to go back to last year's game, though. You were 0-2 when you go to Abingdon. You win that game, then you go on to win 8 of your last 10. That kind of springboard you. Can you look back at that game, and how pivotal was that win last year when you guys won up at Abingdon?
It was a really big moment for our season last year. You know, we were kind of reeling a little bit. We just come from Radford and just got hammered, and you know, but the kids came in that week and they went to work and they worked hard, and you know, that big win up in Abingdon against a very good team kind of gave us the confidence, and we kind of built off that as the season kept going.
Now this year the rules are almost reversed in a sense. Abingdon is a team that is 0-2, and you know you were in that position last year. Is that a message to your team that, hey, you know, we were 0-2 last year. We went up there and beat them, so we can't, you know, just look at their record and take it easy, because they could do it easily to us on Friday night.
We talked to the kids a little bit. You know, you watch Abingdon, and they're a good football team. I mean, Coach Ambergy does a good job with them, and you know, they're big up front, and they got some skilled kids that can make some plays, and their defense, I mean, they're flying around to the football. They've just caught some bad breaks. So we know that they're going to come in here ready to go, and you know, we just got to get to work this week, and hopefully everything works out.
Through the first 2 games, what are some areas of your team that have pleasantly surprised you?
Just how hard they play right now. You know, that's one thing that really steps out when we go back and we grade the film, just how hard we're playing, and defensively how we're flying around and everybody's getting to the football. And, you know, offensively, our offensive line's getting better. We got a lot of new faces on there that are different from a year ago, and they're getting better with every game and every rep that they're taking. And, you know, and like the team chemistry, I just think I think our kids, they genuinely care about each other, and they genuinely care about what's going on in this program, and I think that's a good surprise.
I know every coach will say their team is never a finished product. What are some areas you're looking still for to see improvement from?
We've got to get better in some decision making, us as coaches and players. You know, we still got to get better up front, both sides of the ball. And, you know, we got to take care of the ball a little bit better. We've had a few too many turnovers in the first couple of ball games. That's just some things that stick out in the top of my head right now.
This week will be the first time Friday Night Rivals broadcast a game here at Legion Field. You touch on that atmosphere. How would you describe the atmosphere to somebody that maybe has never been to a game here?
It's electric. When this place is right, it's loud. I mean, we've got a bunch of fans here, and I mean, we take up half the visitor side, and we got the whole home side, so it's kind of like, in that sense, kind of like a college atmosphere where you got it coming from both sides of you. But you know, when this place is right, it's a very special place. And you know, last Friday night, hopefully it's the same thing this Friday night.
Last year, you got it to the second round of the playoffs. What was the goal? What was the conversations to the team, or is there any about taking that next step, or is it just Mountain 7, and then after that, you know, we'll see what happens when we get the playoff time?
People may call me dumb, but like, the standards never changed here at Gate City. I mean, every year we get ready to come in here, I mean, we're thinking state championship. We got 5 of them. You know, we've been fortunate as a school, but to me, that goal doesn't change. Now, to get to that point, you have to take it one game at a time and one day at a time. And, you know, that's the mentality we've got right now. But in the back of your mind, you know, that's the ultimate goal, and that's the ultimate goal for any high school team.
Coming up, we're going to catch up with Abingdon head coach Garrett Ambergy as his Falcons look for their first win of the season tonight against Gate City.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota.
With over 20 different choices, including the best-selling Camry, the best-selling RAV4, the best-selling Tacoma,
The all-new Crown, the all-new Prius, the all-electric BZ4X, and the all-new Grand Highlander.
all come with the traction you need for confident driving.
Any road, any weather.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota.
Let's go places.
Next up, the Big Pal from Pal's. A 1/3 pound all-beef patty, creamy mayo, crisp lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted bun. Do I have any offers out there? Oh, to the man in the jacket, to the woman in blue. Oh, to the man, to the woman, to the man. Going once, going twice. Do I have any more? Oh, stolen by the fellow in the back. Oh.
Me? Lucky fella.
Don't miss your chance to take home a Big Pal. Pals, great food in a flash.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Country Roots and Cowboy Boots at the Washington County Fair, September 11th through 16. Top country acts nightly, and don't forget the funnel cakes. Country Roots and Cowboy Boots in beautiful Abingdon, Virginia. Go to washcofair.com for more.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order go-kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
Abingdon finds themselves in a position they're not used to being in. The Falcons are 0-2 to start a season for the first time in a decade. IS head coach Garrett Ambergy, what his biggest takeaway has been so far about his team through the first 2 games.
Just seeing the guys continue to grow and continue to get better. We've got to execute a little better each week we go out there, and it's a learning process. And I think we're going to learn a lot about ourselves and how we respond to adversity. So I'm excited to see that.
What are some of the things on the field that have been holding your team back from having success so far?
I think in the first game, turnovers. We ended up having 3 turnovers, and you turn over the football against good teams, you're not going to be successful. So we got to take care of the ball, and tackling has been an area that we need to improve. So it's been a point of emphasis for us at practice to continue to get better tackling.
When you have turnovers or tackling points of emphasis, do you do anything different in practice working on those, or is it the same things you do all the way going back to camp and just reinforcing them?
It's drills that we've done in camp, but we tell our guys, hey, we've got to improve in this area. So it's a point of emphasis for us in practice. We've set up drills to continue to work game situations and how we improve in those areas. One big thing on the defensive side is we got to get guys to the football. We got to have great pursuit, and so it's not just one guy making the tackle. We got to get more guys to the ball. So it's been a team effort, and everybody's working on it.
This week you're going on the road for the first time. Is that maybe a good thing, trying maybe us against the world mentality, just change up the routine a little bit on game day? Your first 2 games were at home, but now you're going on the road, maybe change the fortune a little bit?
It will be different going on the road, and it's going to be a great environment there at Gate City at Legion Field. So it's going to be a lot of energy there, great atmosphere, and we want our guys to be ready to play in that environment.
Other than obviously Falcon Stadium here, where do you rank Legion Field on places you go and play? What is it like playing there?
I think it's a great environment. I remember playing there when I was in high school, and the stands are packed, and they'll have the train whistle going, and it'll be loud and raucous environment. And we've been fortunate enough to win some games there, and it's always a great atmosphere. And you feel fortunate coming out of there with a win.
With a program that has much tradition as Gate City does, 5 state championships, I think their last one was in 2010. Is it just good for the region when their program is at a higher level?
Yeah, I've known about that program from when I played in high school, and I got to coach Coach Collabro, which is a legend down there, and won a bunch of games. And I know there's a lot of pride in that community, a lot of pride in their football program. So yeah, I think it's always good in Southwest Virginia when we got, you know, programs on the rise and teams working hard and being successful.
Last season, when you played Gate City here, they were 0-2. They beat you. Then that springboards them where they win 8-10 to finish the season. Is that anything you could tell your team around? Is that a message at all? Like saying, hey, we can win this game and it'll turn our season around? Yeah, I think that's definitely something we can draw on, and we've seen that happen. So, you know, each week, though, is you know, the one-game season, and we've got to try to win this one, and hopefully that does give you some momentum, but all your effort focuses on this one. But, yeah, we've seen that happen, so it could happen for us. When you first got to Abingdon, your teams had some success. You kind of built a foundation of an expectation for the program. When a team gets off to a bit of a slow start, how do you make sure that they realize that there's a standard, there's an expectation, even if things aren't going well, that doesn't mean you just pack it in? It's how you practice, how you work every day. You know, we've been fortunate here. You know, had seasons where we won 12 games and won the region and that kind of thing. And I've told our players that we stay consistent. That's how we're going to work. Whether we're winning 12 games or we got off to an 0-2 start, nothing's changed from how we prepare. And I think our guys have seen that. And that's the consistency that we want them to have, you know, down the road in their work life, in their careers. You got to come to work and be consistent. And if you don't get the result you want, you got to keep working at it and trying harder. What are one or two things that you have to do to get a win on Friday night? We got to take care of the football. Got to win turnover margin. We got to find a way to create some explosive plays. So far this season, we're making some gains offensively, but we're looking at 7, 8, 9-yard gains. We got to figure out a way to turn those into some bigger plays, and we got to win the field position battle. So I think those will be big factors in the game. Coming up next, we're going to go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between Abingdon and Gate City.
The Masked Singer kicks off with an unprecedented event. An unparalleled superstar takes the stage. Get all the clues and stay for the jaw-dropping reveal.
You are a pistol, and you just blew the roof off this place.
A special Masked Singer Season 10 kickoff, Sunday after the game on Fox.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month, you can get 3.99 APR financing on a new RAV4.
Or 4.99 APR on the electrified RAV4 Hybrid. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Toyota, let's go places.
Next up, the Big Pal from Pal's. A 1/3 pound all-beef patty, creamy mayo, crisp lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted bun. Do I have any offers out there? Oh, to the man in the jacket, to the woman in blue. Oh, to the man, to the woman, to the man. Going once, going twice. Do I have any more? Oh, stolen by the fellow in the back. Oh.
Me? Lucky fella.
Don't miss your chance to take home a Big Pal. Pals, great food in a flash.
Why buy your new Lexus from Lexus of Kingsport?
A benefit of purchasing your vehicle with us is that we will come pick up your vehicle for you for service.
Even people that live in Johnson City, they said, you mean you'll come all the way to Johnson City to get our car? And we're like, absolutely.
Find your new Lexus at lexusofkingsport.com.
Full Measure Season 9, the search for answers in the aftermath of COVID and the vaccines.
There's two worlds. There's before COVID and after COVID.
9 seasons of serious reporting.
Sunday night at 10:30 on Fox 39. The Daniel Boone Trailblazers versus the Elizabethton Cyclones are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday, September 15th on News 5 WCYB. Toyota's Friday night rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Why do I have this physical need to be close to people?
Get close, girl.
Welcome back to the Food City pregame show. Let's go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between Abingdon and Gate City. Abingdon is 0-2, while Gate City is 2-0. Abingdon hasn't started 0-2, though, in 10 years, while Gate City hasn't started 2-0 in 9 years. Abingdon averaging 14 points per game in the young season. Gate City, they're scoring at a little higher clip, averaging 29 points per game. Now, defensively, Abingdon is allowing 35.5 points over their first 2 games. Gate City, more stingy on defense, allowing under 13 points per game. Now, last year, Gate City pulled off an upset at Abingdon. Could the Falcons return the favor tonight at Legion Field? We'll find out in a few minutes.
Washington
There's only one thing left to do before kickoff, and that's make some predictions. The Prep Picks crew is up next as we continue our countdown to kickoff.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota.
With over 20 different choices, including the best-selling Camry, the best-selling RAV4, the best-selling Tacoma,
The all-new Crown, the all-new Prius, the all-electric BZ4X, and the all-new Grand Highlander.
all come with the traction you need for confident driving.
Any road, any weather.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota.
Let's go places.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
When it comes to the analysis of what really happened in the Vols game, nobody knows it better than the players.
The men who wore the orange.
And the players that wear the orange today. That's why we partnered up with the players. Join us each week for the Volunteer Club Locker Room, powered by Spire Sports. Analysis from the guys who played here and still play here today.
Watch the Volunteer Club Locker Room, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 39 WEMT.
Welcome into week 4 of Prep Picks. Heather Williams alongside Cole Johnson and Steve Williams of ESPN Tri-Cities and TriCitiesSports.com. Both Cole and I went 5-0 this week on the TV side. We jump out to a 1-game lead on Steve. So, Steve, I will let you go first, starting in Tennessee. 1-2 Unicoi County against 2-1 Sullivan East.
Unicoi County defense just allowed 6 points each of the last 2 weeks, including 6 to Pigeon Forge in that big win last weekend. Here comes Sullivan East and that offense with quarterback Drake Fisher. It's not just Fisher, it's that entire package. I think Unicoi County's defense will have something to say in this game, but at the end of the day, it's just too tough to hold that Patriot offense down for 4 quarters. I'll stick with East.
Yeah, I was going to say Unicoi, they're going to have to really step up on the defensive side, in which they may be able to slow down Drake Fisher and company, but, I mean, they're going to either have to score early and score fast, or they're going to have to keep up. And if you have to keep up with this Sullivan East offense, I just don't think they can. I'm going to go with East.
I think this is a great classic battle of offense versus defense. But I think East just has too many weapons. I'm going to agree with everybody up here. I'm going to go with Sullivan East as well. The marquee matchup in Tennessee is Greene County unbeaten South Greene against unbeaten Chucky Doak. Cole, I know you got a chance to go to practice this week, so we'll start with you.
Yeah, you always give me the tough ones where I have to start. This is probably the one I had the most trouble with deciding and picking. I'm going to tell you guys, after going to practice, I was leaning towards Chucky Doak all week long. I was on them. I'm like, I'm going to go the upset here. I don't know if it's an upset. It's still a rivalry game. They're close to each other. South Greene lost this game last year. They want this one. I'm going to go with South Greene in a really good football game.
They must have been having a really good practice when you were there this week. These two teams very equally matched. I mean, both offenses look at 40 every time out. Great quarterback play, great running back play. Both teams have stepped up 2 classifications and come away with the win. I'm going to go opposite Cole. I like what happened last year. I like what Chucky Doak has done so far this year. I think Chucky Doak comes away with the home win.
So this is the marquee matchup of the week for me. It's so difficult to pick. I love a good upset, and I love Jacob Susong as a quarterback, so I'm going to go with South Greene in this one as well. An interesting crossover game this week as Science Hill makes the long trip up the mountain to take on Union. Steve, you know I have to start with you this time, right?
Absolutely. You know, first of all, what a great matchup. You know, kudos to both these teams for putting this game together. I know Stacey Carter's excited about taking Science Hill to Bullitt Park. Union has yet to allow a point this year. I'm going to stick with the Toppers. I think they've just got a few too many athletes. But what an environment it's going to be in Big Stone Gap. It's going to be a great game on Friday night.
Yeah, I was kind of weighing, like, what's the difference between like, you know, a 2A in Southwest Virginia against a 6A in Tennessee. I think in the end it's the Hilltoppers. They're going to run away at some point. I think it's going to stay close early, and I think Science Hill is going to run away.
So here's what I know. You can fit about 5 unions into Science Hill. Here's something else I know. Bullock Park is probably one of the best, if not the best, home field advantages in the area. You're right, I think it'll be close because I think ones versus ones, they are pretty close. Sorry, Union, I know you're going to be mad, but I'm going to take the Toppers in this one. All right, John Battle did not win this week, but they still looked pretty darn good against Virginia High. Sets up an interesting matchup this week against 1-1 Holton. Cole, what's your take on this one?
Maybe the hype is cooling down a little bit for John Battle after only putting up 6 points at Virginia High last week. Like you said, it was still a good game. It was a good defensive battle. So their defense is going to have to come up big again in this one. This is one of those where I'm going to lean where it's like 50-50. I'm going to toss up. I'm going to go with Holston on this one.
Both of these two teams, I mean, you look at John Battle, 4 turnovers last week. They'd like to have those back against Virginia High. Well, Holston, was it a Hail Mary they lost on last week in an 8-yard 2-point conversion? I mean, these two teams this week just have to breathe in, breathe out, and move on. And both of these two teams come in with a chance to win the football game. I like John Battle in this one. Battle only won 1 time last year. This was the game, I believe, that the Trojans won.
I'm going to go with Steve, and I'm going to go with John Battle. And I think it's a little bit of an upset, which is weird, a Class 2 against a Class 1. I think both these teams are going to win a lot of games this year, for sure. Our Friday Night Rivals game of the week, Abingdon at Gate City. Steve, who thought we would be talking about a winless Falcon team in Week 3?
Yeah, talk about two teams with changes in attitudes, changes in latitudes coming from the last few years.
Love it.
I had to throw that in there.
Love it.
Gate City 2-0 for the first time in 9 years. Abingdon 0-2 for the first time in 10 years. That was at Media Day at Gate City a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, last year my record for Gate City on here was abysmal. I admit it. But the Gate City folks want me to keep picking against them. But I gotta be in a competition here, and it's my job to pick a winner, and a good winner, and I'm gonna go with Gate City.
Yeah, you can't give yourself a loss there, right? You can't sabotage yourself. I'm with you there. I don't think Abingdon has shown us anything here in the first 2 weeks that suggests that this is going to be a good football game and that they can come out on top. I'm going to ride the Blue Devils here.
So there's a lot of youth on this Abingdon team, right? And I think what you're going to see out of this team, as the season progresses, they're going to get better. But it's hard to get better as a young team when you're playing a team with that much experience and that much talent as Gate City has. I, too, am going to go with the group and pick Gate City. Finally, a pair of unbeaten in Class 1 in Virginia as Honaker makes a short trip over to Rye Cove. Cole, who do you like in this one?
Well, no question that this is Honaker's first real test. It might be a shootout. Could we have a shootout? We might, but if we do, I got to take Peyton Music in that Honaker offense.
Yeah, Rye Cove defense, though, has not allowed a point yet this year, and even less yards than Union. How about 98 yards in 2 games? But I got to go with Honaker on this one. I just think there's too many offensive weapons there, and I'll stick with Honaker.
So last season, Rye Cove had one of their best seasons in school history, but there was a lot of questions about the strength of schedule. They didn't play a lot of difficult games. Well, they've corrected that this year with Honaker because I think Honaker may be, regardless of classification, the most talented team in the area. And for that reason, I'm going to go with Honaker. All right, because I know people cannot get enough of prep picks, we have added a new dimension this year, a YouTube show, more games plus 2 more panelists. Episode 4 is on the WCYB YouTube channel right now. And remember to get all your scores and highlights Friday at 11:15 on Friday Night Huddle.
The adventurous RAV4. It's ready to go anywhere, anytime.
Year after year, this is the best-selling SUV in America.
If you're looking for an all-wheel drive vehicle, you can't go wrong with the new Toyota.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month, you can get 3.99 APR financing on a new RAV4.
Or 4.99 APR on the electrified RAV4 Hybrid. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota Truck and SUV Month. The choice is yours.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is Plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
The National Desk, a network of nearly 4,000 local journalists cover America's news now.
Leaving the city frustrated with crime and homelessness.
The National Desk team of impartial, unbiased, and fact-based journalists.
Require car companies to make sure their safety systems worked at night.
Choose America's news now, each weekday morning from the National Desk.
Weekday morning 7 to 9 on Fox 39.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange. It's got over 2,000 vehicles in stock. Yeah, that internet price you see, we guarantee it. You want free delivery? Sure, anywhere. And oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That's on every vehicle sold. And that, my friends, is what Friendship Ford's got. Get the all-new Ford F-150 four-door starting at $42,500 with 0% financing available for well-qualified buyers. Only at Friendship Ford of Bristol.
The Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair flying in Gate City, Virginia tonight. The first time this year we hit Southwest Virginia, and for the first time ever, Friday Night Rivals will broadcast a game from historic Legion Field at Gate City High School. The Blue Devils, 5 state championships in their history. That 2003 team, they will be honored tonight. 20 years since they won it all. The last time Gate City won a state title 13 years ago. They would like to change that this year. Meanwhile, Abingdon, they're struggling this year, 0-2. And coach, if they're going to win tonight, they need a big performance from their quarterback.
Yeah, starting at quarterback tonight for the Abingdon Falcons is Luke Honaker. He's number 3, a junior, 6'1", 175 pounds. He's one of those dual threat quarterbacks. He can beat you with his passing game, or he can beat you on the ground running the football. He's one of the players to watch tonight for the Abingdon Falcons.
Now, Gate City, they have their own Luke at quarterback.
Yes, they do. Another dual threat quarterback. It's Luke Bledsoe, number 8, a senior, 5'10", 170 pounds. He's averaging 5 yards a carry this year. He's got 3 touchdown passes through the first 2 games. And last year, with the upset of Abingdon, he threw 2 touchdown passes in Abingdon.
Yeah, that was a big win last year. Really was a springboard for Gate City when they won at Abingdon. Now this year, the roles are reversed. Abingdon 0-2 for the first time in a decade. Meanwhile, Gate City, they are 2-0 for the first time in 9 years. Can Abingdon return the favor and pull off an upset tonight? Those answers coming up next on Friday Night Rivals.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month, get 3.99 APR financing on the new, aggressively sophisticated Toyota Highlander.
Or 4.99 APR financing on this electrified Highlander hybrid. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Toyota, let's go places.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
ETSU Health's tradition of caring for our community has deep roots. You see, we are more than healthcare workers. We're a proud part of this community. That's why you'll find us serving in your schools and joining the festivities at community events like these. We're here to help our community thrive. We're cultivating wellness, celebrating our roots, and growing our families alongside yours. Whether at a clinic or the next community event, come see us. We're here for you.
The Daniel Boone Trailblazers versus the Elizabethton Cyclones are Toyota's Friday Night Rivals. Friday, September 15th on News 5 WCYB. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Tonight, the Sky 5 drone, sponsored by Guardian Foundation Repair, flies over Southwest Virginia, where the undefeated Gate City Blue Devils play host to the Abingdon Falcons. Friday Night Rivals kicks off right now.
Toyota Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
And welcome back to Gate City, the Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair, flying above Legion Field, Abingdon, Gate City. We are just about ready to go here in a Mountain 7 matchup. Casey Getz alongside the coach, James Colley. Really excited to be at Gate City for the first time. Time now for the coin toss.
This evening's coin toss is sponsored by the Tennessee Army National Guard.
All right, so here's the coin toss for tonight. Abingdon lost the toss. Gate City, they deferred to the second half, so Abingdon will receive the opening kickoff tonight. So we'll see that Abingdon offense right off the bat here. What are you looking for tonight out of Abingdon, Coach?
On offense, they got to do a better job up front. They got to open some holes and establish their running game. On defense tonight, they got to shut down the dual threat quarterback, Bledsoe, from Gate City in order for them to have success. On the other side of the field tonight for the Gate City Blue Devils, on offense, they've got to establish their running game. If they can run the ball, they can take time off the clock, put points on the board, and come away with a victory. And on defense tonight, they want to win the line of scrimmage. They feel if they can control the line of scrimmage, they can shut down the running game and passing game for the Abingdon Falcons. So we're looking for a great game tonight out of these two teams in the Mountain 7.
All right, weather tonight, 80 degrees right now, mostly cloudy. There is some rain out there. Hopefully it will stay out of Gate City tonight. We can get this one in for a full 48 minutes. Again, Gate City will kick off tonight. Abingdon will receive the opening kick. And we are just about ready to go here. Gate City 2-0 off to their best start in 9 years. Owen Barr back for Abingdon. A little pooch kick for Gate City. That one is going to stay in bounds. What a placement for Gate City. But Luke Honaker has a nice return near the 30-yard line. And Luke Honaker, somebody's name we are going to mention a lot for Abingdon. Not only is he the starting quarterback, he also starts at linebacker on defense. Also returns kicks. So the junior will be a busy man tonight.
Yeah, he's one of their best players, most athletic player I think they got on the team. And just like right then, he was able to get upfield and taking over at the 30-yard line.
So we'll see what Abingdon can do here. Looking for their first win of the season. This is their first road game of the season, so maybe being on the road is just what they need to get a jump start to their season. First play is going to be a handoff to Owen Barr up the middle.
Yeah, you can see he ran off that right side. They had a tight end over there in the H-back. Came in motion over here to this side to kick out the end, and they ran behind a strong side over there, behind a big tackle on the right side. I believe that was Crabtree.
There's the Abingdon offense. Someone to keep an eye on is Aiden Woods, the big tight end's a sophomore. He's getting some Division I interest. Again, he's just a sophomore, so big 88. Somebody to keep an eye on in this Abingdon offense.
Let's go, baby!
2nd and 6.
Let's go!
They come back with the same formation again. Tight coverage on the outside.
This time it's going to be a play action. Honaker's going to throw it. He's looking for the big man, Woods, and he has him for a first down. Aiden Woods. And with a receiver, tight end 6'6", really easy to a big target radius.
Oh, yes, without a doubt. What you had a little play action that time, running down the sideline, the corner drop back. He headed out in the flats. He was wide open there, picked up about 10 yards, was able to turn up field and get a little forward body lean in there. It was a good tackle that time on Gate City's part.
So it was a Powell sudden service first down for the Abingdon Falcons. A positive start to this game for Abingdon. We're going to have a handoff here on first down. Not much happening there. And, Coach, let's take a look at this Gate City defensive lineup here. And who you have your eye on?
Oh, right then, the whole defensive front, the linebackers, they all came up there. They've got 8 guys in a box. You got Smith coming from the outside and Light coming from the outside, and there in the middle, Hickman. So that, yeah, they were in there that time. Huseman, the defensive tackle over on the right side, he was up the field as well. Stopped him at a line of scrimmage for looked like a yard gain.
2nd and 9 for the Abingdon Falcons here. We're played about 1 minute and 50 seconds in the first quarter. Honaker's going to throw it on 2nd down out in the flat. The Barr, it is caught. Gate City not letting him go very far. That was Bryson Smith on the tackle.
Yeah, he just ran an out pattern. The linebacker just sat there. I thought there was going to be a man coverage. He read the back coming out of the backfield, and as soon as he caught the ball, he was able to hit him.
So that's going to set up 3rd and long for Abingdon, their first 3rd down of the game.
We got one safety sitting in the middle of the field right now for Gate City. I don't know if they want to chance it here this early in the game, sending 2 guys deep. He's got to make a decision here.
3rd and 9 for the Falcons. Honaker under center is going to send the man in motion. We might have had a jump there by Gate City.
Yeah, I think the defensive end over there on that left-hand side.
Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
That's the first time we hear from our referee tonight, Fred Conley.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. I think Conley knows what he's doing out there. That time, I don't think Coach Housewright's going to be very happy with a defensive lineman moving on sound there. Got to watch the football.
So a 3rd and 9 now becomes a 3rd and 4, much better for Abingdon.
Oh, yeah, they can go play action here. I think we can look for a passing game right here, maybe to the big tight end. He's in the backfield this time. He's at the H-back. We'll keep an eye on him.
Honaker's going to keep it on a design run, and he slips and falls.
Oh, he's going to be close.
Looks like he's going to be just short of the 1st down. If he didn't slip, he would have had it.
Yeah, what happened that time on the left side, big tight end, he pulled to the right, did a little kick out up the field, and Honaker ran right behind him. And like you said, if he hadn't slipped, I think he could have probably got 5-10 more yards.
4th and less than a yard for Abingdon. They will go for it from the Gate City. They're just shy of the 45-yard line. Honaker under center, and he's going to lean forward, and looks like he has it.
Yeah, he was over the line there. I think they just had to break the line, and both officials on the sideline judge has a 1st down signal.
The line to gain was exactly the 45. That ball is inside the 45. So there's Garrett Ambergy, head coach of the Abingdon Falcons, and certainly when he took over this job, it was right a couple of weeks before the season, I think in 2018 when he took over, and he has had a lot of success, 37-20, a couple of region championships in there for Abingdon.
Well, done a great job since he's been there. This season, I think, caught a few people by surprise to start.
All right, there's Owen Barr getting a nice carry on 1st down. He picks up almost 5.
Yeah, Barr went off right tackle over there. You see, once again, the H-back came over to kick out on this left-hand side. Big hole open up there for the Abingdon Falcons, running over behind Fuller, the right guard, and Crabtree, the right tackle. So, yeah, I think Amberger's pretty happy with that.
Barr appears to be shaken up after that run. He comes out. So we'll monitor his status moving forward. You see him on the sideline in a little bit of pain, it looks like. 2nd and 5 for the Falcons. They're going to go with an empty backfield here.
I think we look for Honaker maybe to run this ball, you think?
I think you're right. Honaker's going to run it, and he's going to be brought down after a short gain on the play. Leighton Barnett.
Yeah, it happened over there on the outside. I believe it was either the outside linebacker or defensive end came in there and laid a lick right there, but he was able to get upfield. Uh-oh, we got a flag. Oh, we got a sideline warning, looks like.
The offense.
So sideline warning, the first time it is just that, a warning. If it happens again, it will be a penalty.
Yeah, you can see Coach Amberger, he's not too happy with that. I know as a coach, I'm back here 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, and I'm talking to my quarterback, and I'm out on the field a few yards. Sometimes the officials will let you do it, but it's not happening tonight on Abingdon side.
3rd and 4, Honaker's going to hand this one off. The Falcons have a 1st down and then some. Tyke Thompson with the 1st down.
Yeah, new running back in there. Got upfield fast there, was able to move the chains and get a 1st down. This is just exactly what Abingdon said they wanted to do up front, and the keys of the game. Do a better job, make some holes, create some running lanes, and so far the backs have been able to hit.
Thompson, a sophomore, listed as the backup running back behind Owen Barr. 1st and 10, nice opening drive here for Abingdon. They've taken up almost half of the 1st quarter so far. It's going to be Thompson in the I formation. Another carry on 1st down. Gate City's defense is going to hold them to about a gain of 1.
Yeah, that time Abingdon changed their formation. They went twins over on the left side and lined up in an I formation saying, hey, we're coming at you. And Gate City said, we're not having it over here on this left-hand side. Shut down the run there for about a yard gain.
So really this drive has been Abingdon could not have asked for a better start, but they have to finish this drive.
They need to finish it. They need to finish it and put a touchdown on the board. They need it bad.
2nd and 9 from the Gate City 30-yard line. It's going to be a keeper by Honaker up the middle, breaking a couple tackles. Luke Honaker inside the 20. That'll be another first down for Abingdon.
Yeah, I think you can see right there what type of runner Honaker is. He was willing to hit it up in there hard, kept those legs a-churning, was able to pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line into the red zone.
Abingdon stacking up these Pals first downs here in the first possession of the game. Now inside the Toyota red zone are the Falcons.
I think they just brought in the Doss. He's a fullback and tight end, so they got two big tight ends in the game over there on that right-hand side with Woods and Doss. We can look for him going to the right this time.
Thompson's going to take it right, going to try and bounce it outside, and he's going to maybe lose a yard, maybe 2.
Oh, yeah, when he bounced it outside, the corner did an excellent job of reading what was going on there and came up strong.
That will be a loss of 2, be 2nd and 12. And you see here when he tried to kick it outside, Gate City was waiting for him.
Oh, yeah, they bounced it outside. And you can see coming up there real strong from the secondary was Barnett. Laid a lick on him, like you said, a yard behind the line of scrimmage, or maybe 2.
Second and 12. This time it's going to be Honaker up the middle on the keeper. He's going to get close to the 15, push across the 15. Luke Honaker driving those legs.
Hey, he's running hard tonight. He's wanting it, no doubt about it. So number 3 is their man right now.
That's going to set up a 3rd and a long 4, short 5, we'll say, for Abingdon. That first contact, he got about 4 more yards after first contact.
Yeah, I don't know if Coach Ambergy's going to throw to his big tight end there or not. But we might be looking for him to coming out in the flats here with Woods, number 88. Now he's over on the right-hand side. You got single coverage over here on the left, one-on-one.
Honaker under center. He's going to hand it off to Thompson on 3rd and 5, and he gets hit hard.
Yeah, I believe that might have been Barnett again there. Barnett come to play tonight. You can see right there, number 11. He's saying you're going to have to run to the other side of the field. Don't come this way.
That one definitely worth another look. Watch that hit right there by Barnett. That might be the hardest we've seen so far this season. Now it's 4th and 3. Abingdon looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field.
We're going to call a timeout maybe here.
And it looks like Coach Ambergy's talking to the official on his side of the field once the play clock goes down to 1 second. I think it looks like he's going to take a timeout. Abingdon has taken almost 9 minutes on this opening drive. And Coach Ambergy is going to call a timeout. We will take a timeout as well and be back with a critical 4th down right after this.
Every new Toyota is built for you.
Your adventure, your commute.
Your style, your comfort, your choice.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month, choose from our extensive lineup of the longest-lasting vehicles out there.
Like the best-selling Tacoma, as comfortable off the road as it is on.
Now get 3.99 APR financing on a rugged new Tacoma, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota Truck and SUV Month. The choice is yours. Toyota, let's go places.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
Welcome back to Gate City. 3:07 remaining in the first quarter. A pivotal 4th down awaiting the Abingdon Falcons. The ball at the Gate City 12-yard line. The Sky 5 drone giving you a beautiful shot. Thanks to Guardian Foundation Repair here at Gate City. The student section here trying to make some noise, get their defense a big 4th down stop. Again, it is 4th and 3. Abingdon has had the ball the entire first quarter, almost 9 minutes. They need to get to the 9-yard line. 4th and 3 for Abingdon. What will Coach Ambergy dial up here
Woods has moved to tight end. He's not in the backfield as an H-back. He got Doss back there now, number 44. He'll probably block on this left side, and he's blocking.
Honaker's going to run if the whistle blows. I think there was some movement against Abingdon.
Yeah, they got him. You can see where the flags land. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty for him, illegal procedure.
The snap. False start. Number 44 on the offense. 5 yards. 4th down.
Yeah, that was their H-back that time. He was doing a little leaning inside there.
Now will Abingdon still go for it on 4th and 8? It looks like they will go for it. They'll be now back at the 17-yard line is the football. They have to get to the 9.
Who do they trust here to catch the ball down the field? Brooks over there on that right-hand side.
Honaker, a bit of a bad snap. He picks it up. Now he's going to have to run it, and he goes down for the sack, and Gate City's defense comes up with the stop.
Yeah, that's the pressure they wanted to apply up front on defense. The defensive line won the battle that time. Bad snap, ball's on the ground, and that's one of the things that Coach Ambergy talked about that they corrected last week. They didn't fumble the ball as much, and bad snap right there, and that ruined it for them. You know, you get down there to position to score, and then you beat yourself, and then defense is coming at you too.
Jacob Bowman there with the sack, and Abingdon did everything well except finish that drive. 9:01 off the clock here, so now we finally get to see the Gate City offense and Luke Bledsoe. First play is going to be a handoff for Gate City right up the middle. Some running room there for Walker Hillman.
Yeah, Hillman made a great run there. Looks like he gained about 17 yards maybe on that run. 10, 15, yeah, somewhere around there.
And became 17 there for Hillman on the first play for Gate City, the sophomore, with a nice run. They're already now out to the 40-yard line, and Gate City lined up for a little tempo here. It's going to be Hillman again, but this time Luke Honaker is going to throw him down for no gain.
Oh, watch this tackle right here by Honaker. You talk about wrapping up and picking up. Honaker came up with authority that time. Defense got a little penetration there in the backfield, sort of blew it up. Boom.
It's a textbook tackle right there.
Hey, yeah, you love it. And that's your quarterback. That's your quarterback and outside linebacker doing that.
Not often you see a quarterback play linebacker. I mean, Brody Jones, I know last year did for Virginia High, but it's pretty rare. We're going to have a throw now. We're going to have a whistle. Looks like a penalty marker before the play.
I think it might be a little movement there before the snap on Gate City.
Prior to the snap, false start. Number 2 offense. Never got set. 5 yards. 2nd down.
As Gabe Johnson never got set, and that's the penalties that drive coaches crazy. The pre-snap penalties.
Yeah, you got 5 yards against you for your own mistake. I mean, nothing happened. All you have to do is get set. And of course, Johnson, I don't think he got out there fast enough to get set.
There's Jeremy Housewright. As this program on the rise, this play is going to be Hillman again. He's going nowhere, maybe gains 1 yard on the play. Of course, Gate City last year had a great run to the 2nd round of the playoffs. Start off 2-0 this year. A lot of momentum around the program right now.
Yeah, they're excited here in Gate City, getting off to a fast start. Big win last week against Middlesboro, Kentucky. Coming back, they were down and come back and went ahead there and right at halftime, and then won the game in the second half.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 14 for Gate City from their own 37-yard line. Luke Bledsoe has yet to attempt the pass. That'll probably change right here. Bledsoe looking left across the middle, throws it a bit high and off the fingers of Eli McMurray, his intended receiver.
Yeah, Murray's his number 1 receiver. McMurray is. He did a little sit-down route there, about 7 yards down the field. The guy he's got some speed. Those legs will move. You can see him sitting down here just overthrown. Yeah. But coming up there in the secondary for Abingdon was a strong safety there, Barr.
Owen Barr back to receive this punt. Abingdon comes after it. Able to get it away. Barr is going to let it bounce. It's going to take a Gate City bounce inside the 30 down to the 25. We'll be back on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
In the market for new flooring? Bristol Flooring beats the competition. Carpet, hardwood, tile, vinyl, and laminate. Bristol Flooring has the best prices and the best service every day.
Save yourself some money and shop Bristol Flooring now for the best prices in town.
find it in friendship. Tell him, Mitch.
We're dealing!
Bristol Flooring, now saving you thousands on cabinetry. That's right, Bristol Flooring now offers a great selection of cabinetry for your new home or remodel, and our prices can't be beat.
Save yourself some money and shop Bristol Flooring now.
For the best prices in town.
Welcome back to Gate City, the U.S. Air Force fan cam. Some young Gate City fans in their jerseys, excited for their Blue Devils, and why not when they're 2-0 for the first time in 9 years, and maybe some future Blue Devils right there as well. 1:05 remaining in the first quarter, so Abingdon coach did everything right except finish their drive. I'm sure that's what Coach Ambergy's telling his team for drive number 2. Keep doing what we did, but we got to finish.
Yeah, let's stay with their blocks just a little bit longer down there. They messed up just a little bit, so if they can stay with their blocks a little bit longer, not bad snap, set them back. So yeah, see what happens here in this second drive.
All right, 1st and 10 for Abingdon. Honaker will be under center. Barr, the lone back, and he's going to cut it up about for maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, they run it again over there on that right-hand side. Those guys are doing some work over there. Fuller and Crabtree, right guard and right tackle that time. Had a good block there, but Woods and Doss filling up in there at the H-back position. When you've got both of those guys in there, they are big.
2nd and 7 for Abingdon. 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Honaker's going to keep this one. He's going to try and cut it outside. Gate City's not going to let him do it. We've got a flag, maybe a face mask against Gate City.
Yeah, he got his hand up there. He didn't hold on to it long, so it's going to be one of those 5-yard face mask, I believe. Unintentional. Yeah, he just got his hand up too high there.
A 5-yard face mask would not be enough for a first down.
Face mask. Number 13, defense, 5 yards. Still second down.
See right there, and I think maybe they get away with incidental. That looked like a little bit of a turn there.
Yeah, he turned
great
his head
camera
there.
work, guys. Great camera work.
Super camera work there, right there. You could see the head turn. Yeah, I see what the official was talking about now. Yeah, we got to throw that flag.
All right, so 2nd and 3. Gate City maybe gets a bit of a break there. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Abingdon does not have to snap it, and they will not. So we have a scoreless first quarter here in Gate City. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Next up, the Big Pal from Pal's. A 1/3 pound all-beef patty, creamy mayo, crisp lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted bun. Do I have any offers out there? Oh, to the man in the jacket, to the woman in blue. Oh, to the man, to the woman, to the man. Going once, going twice. Do I have any more? Oh, stolen by the fellow in the back. Oh.
Me? Lucky fella.
Don't miss your chance to take home a Big Pal. Pals, great food in a flash.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota.
With over 20 different choices, including the best-selling Camry, the best-selling RAV4, the best-selling Tacoma,
The all-new Crown, the all-new Prius, the all-electric BZ4X, and the all-new Grand Highlander.
all come with the traction you need for confident driving.
Any road, any weather.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota.
Let's go places.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
ETSU Health's tradition of caring for our community has deep roots. You see, we are more than healthcare workers. We're a proud part of this community. That's why you'll find us serving in your schools and joining the festivities at community events like these. We're here to help our community thrive. We're cultivating wellness celebrating our roots, and growing our families alongside yours. Whether at a clinic or the next community event, come see us. We're here for you.
Welcome back to Gate City, the Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair, flying high above Legion Field. Thanks to Keith Roberts and Jason Hutchinson for manning our drone once again. For the first time, Friday Night Rivals visiting Gate City as we begin the second quarter in a scoreless ball game. Abingdon has the ball, a 2nd and 3 from their own 32-yard line. The I formation, Barr the deep back. He'll get the carry on 2nd and 3, and he will be close to the first down. I think he has it.
Yeah, good forward bodyling that time. You can see they brought Big Doss in there to run at fullback. Just an I formation. We're running straight at you. Got a little push up there on that right-hand side. Right guard again. Fuller and Gilman at center.
And we're going to get a first down signal, and it will be a first down for Abingdon, Powell's first down. Again, this is a start that Abingdon, bit of a struggle so far, 0-2. They lost a close game in the opener to John Battle. They fell behind early, never recovered last week in a big loss to Christiansburg. It's going to be Barr again on first down, and he's going to be met by big number 55, Jacob Bowman, and a couple of his teammates.
Yeah, they stayed home, and he's looking for a cutback lane over here. Barr was on his right-hand side. They had a little bunch set going over on the left-hand side. He shut it down, and he made a cutback, and it was Bowman coming up there and said, it's not happening on my side.
Bowman did a great job shedding the block of Landon Fuller and then making the tackle. They're going to give him 2 on that play, 2nd and 8 for Abingdon. Barr, the single back. Hoenaker's going to throw it. He's under pressure and gets it off to Doss. And he's got some running room near midfield before he steps out of bounds. Isaac Doss with a big gain for Abingdon.
Oh, yeah, coming out of the backfield there. Linebacker, they were playing man coverage in the secondary. Corner got run off. A little play action that time. Doss was able to turn it upfield, tiptoe. Got down to the 46-yard line. Great play for Abingdon. Another big first down.
Some great camera work down there from Preston. Didn't flinch when that ball's running right at him there. 1st and 10 for Abingdon. And that's going to be Barr. Breaks through a couple tackles across the 30. Close to the 35-yard line, across the 40. We do have a flag down, though.
It's going to be something unsportsmanlike. It was after it's a dead ball foul. But over there on that side that time, what they did, they pulled 2 guys, kicked out and cut up the field there. Great run there, behind, following his blockers upfield. Looked like he gained about 6 yards, plus they're going to tack 15 more onto it. Oh, my. Not a smart play that time.
As a face mask, this time a personal foul, 15-yard penalty, so that will put Abingdon now all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's 2 face mask penalties here against Gate City so far tonight.
Yeah, what he did that time was a defensive end that time. He was talking about up in the face mask of the offensive tackle, pushing his head backwards.
All right, this is going to be Doss again. This time he's going to get hit for a big loss.
Yeah, they had a little bunch set over there on the right-hand side, coming strong. The outside linebacker that time was Light, and he lit it up in the backfield for about a 3-yard loss.
Keegan Light, a sophomore, with his biggest play of the night so far. And he knew it.
Yeah. Coach is happy with that after that penalty there.
So loss of 3, 2nd and 13. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Scoreless game here between Abingdon and Gate City.
Woods moved up the tight end. Nobody's covered him going down the middle of the field right now. Safety's coming across. There he goes. He's releasing.
Hoenaker's going to throw it, and he finds Woods. It's going to be short of the 20, but will be complete.
Yeah, you could see that coming. He was open before the ball was snapped. Defense didn't rotate over to cover him. He'd moved up on the line of scrimmage. See a linebacker coming out from the inside there. Got there just a little late, but he had already fell down.
Sets up a 3rd and 7 now for Abingdon. The ball at the 23-yard line. Aiden Woods, big target, 6'6", sophomore. Again, Coach Ambergy telling me earlier this week he is getting some looks at the Division I interest.
I could understand that with his size.
Honaker's going to keep it on a counter play here on 3rd down. He's going to be close, about a yard short. That'll set up 4th and 1.
Yeah, had good blocking out there on the outside of his wide receivers that time. And then he just sort of split them there, kept those legs a-pumping, and was able to lean forward there. 4th and short.
Coach Ambergy will roll the dice again. He went for it on 4th down in the first quarter. It was a 4th and 8. Did not get it. This time, much more advantageous, a 4th and 1. The way Honaker's been running the ball, you almost wonder if he's going to keep it here.
Oh, they've walked up from the outside here. Yeah, he kept the ball. It's going to be close. Official on the side of the chains looked like he marked it behind the line. The official over here on the right-hand side, he's got it marked in front of the line. See where they marked the ball.
That's going to be really close. They may have to bring the chains out here. And they will bring out the chains. This will be a...
You folks at home get ready to see an awesome shot at this right here with the camera work.
All right, you want to make a call here? What do you think? I mean, we're at, you know, the 45-yard line, the other side here, but it looks like it might be just a hair short, I'm going to say.
I'm going to say just inches.
0 for 1, they got it.
Hey, made it by inches. Great camera work there, guys.
Abingdon gets the first down. They are now inside the Toyota red zone.
You know, one of their big plays has been play-action pass. I'm a big fan of play-action pass, especially when you got a quarterback that can throw it or run it. Tight end this time is Woods. Dawson's behind him on this side.
1st and 10 for the Falcons. It's going to be a handoff to Barr, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but then he falls forward, and he turned that into a loss of 2 into a gain of 2.
Yeah, Hickman came up from his linebacker spot that time. I think he was on a stunt and was not picked up that time.
They didn't finish the tackle, though. They let
him go. Let him go forward.
Watch here. Watch Barr.
Boom.
But then he keeps going and falls forward.
Yeah, he never. Forward progress might have been slowed down there a little bit, but he was still standing up and was able to lean forward, like you said.
Going to be an empty backfield for Honaker, and he's going to run back to the right. Luke Honaker. Now big rugby piles breaking out inside the 10. It's going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, he hit it up in there hard that time. They ran a little trap there in the middle that time. I think it was Lucas that pulled across the formation there. We'll look right here and see. Yeah, he kicked out. You can see him kick out there. Yeah, tough play right there.
It's going to be 3rd and 3 from the 8-yard line. Abingdon needs to get down to the 5 for a first down. Honaker has Barr to his right. Honaker's going to keep it. He's going to try and go left, but he's going to lose a couple yards.
Great penetration that time by the defensive front for Gate City. You can see they were back there in the backfield time he made that fake and was pulling it to run on that left-hand side. The defensive front that time, they just pushed them back coming through there that time. Looked like big 66. Was that the number?
Yeah, Dominic Collins.
Yeah, Collins did a great job defeating that tackle. He didn't start there at defensive tackle, but he's in there now. Rotating those linemen, giving them a rest. He came upfield strong that time.
I think Coach Ambergy is going to let this play clock go down to 1 second again and take another timeout and talk about this critical 4th and 5. And that is exactly what he's going to do. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back for another big 4th down play right after this.
So you're into Jeeps. That's cool. Friendship's got Jeeps. We've got camping Jeeps, hunting Jeeps, fishing Jeeps, towing Jeeps, hiking Jeeps, skiing Jeeps, climbing Jeeps, cruising Jeeps, racing Jeeps. Okay, maybe not racing Jeeps, but we do have Jeeps with 2-door, Jeeps with 4 doors, Jeeps for chilling, Jeeps for grilling, Jeeps for moving, Jeeps for grooving, Jeeps for ladies, Jeeps for men, Jeeps for you, your friends, your neighbors, your town, and your best friend. Because Friendship has every Jeep for everyone.
We're dealing!
Welcome where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week.
Every week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers are honoring student athletes around the region. From Gate City High School, we have Michaela Bays. Bays has dominated on the volleyball court. She was also selected first team All-District in basketball and first team All-Region in softball last year.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Welcome back. Luke Honaker and this Abingdon offense back on the field for a 4th and 5. They're going to go for it again. In the first quarter, they had a 4th and 8. A bad snap ruined that play. Now it's 4th and 5 from the 10. Honaker's going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw it into the end zone. Up, and it's over the head. Incomplete. Another stop by Gate City. He was throwing it up to Lucas Brooks, and a little too much on that one.
Yeah, just a little past his fingertips there. Had enough protection to get rid of it, rolling to the right, but they wasn't having it. Great defense back there for Gate City.
So Abingdon has been in the red zone twice, coming away with 0 points. Gate City's defense living up to the ultimate mantra of bend but don't break.
Exactly. Barnett was back there in the coverage that time. So he did a great job with the defense. Stopped them again.
Gate City's offense has to feel like they haven't been on the field at all so far tonight. They're going to start deep in their own territory. We'll see if they can get some momentum here. This first down carry will go to Walker Hillman.
Yeah, Hillman made a good run there. Got outside, picked up a couple yards. Looked like he was going to have more yardage here. Coming off missing the tackle that time was Honaker, but coming up out of the secondary, Baller was able to make the stop. Looking to the sideline for the play here. What's your best 2nd and 8 play?
Gate City hasn't had many plays so far in this first half. They're going to run some personnel in late. The play clock down to 10. They're going to have a hard time getting this play off in time here.
It's down to 5.
And we're going to get a timeout, I think, from Gate City. They wasted a little bit of time there getting personnel in. So Gate City calls their first timeout of the half. We'll take a timeout and be right back.
Country Roots and Cowboy Boots at the Washington County Fair, September 11 through 16. Top country acts nightly, and don't forget the funnel cakes. Country Roots and Cowboy Boots in beautiful Abingdon, Virginia. Go to washcofair.com for more.
First Sentinel Bank has 9 branches throughout the communities of southwestern Virginia and southern West Virginia. And for every locality, First Sentinel is all in with helping our neighbors achieve their financial goals. Endeavoring to be a partner in the growth and success of the people and businesses in our local communities. First Sentinel has built a 45-year reputation of listening to and helping the people in our communities. After all, we are local people serving local people. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Why buy your new Lexus from Lexus of Kingsport?
Customers always leave here smiling because the amount of time we spend with them, we put the customer first. That's our #1 priority, is to take care of each customer when they walk in the door.
Lexus of Kingsport. Our commitment to customer satisfaction sets us apart.
Welcome back. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Friendship Hyundai halftime show from Gate City. We will meet the Scholar athletes, have some interviews, some band performances, a little bit of everything coming up on the Friendship Hyundai halftime show. 5:08 remaining in the first half. Gate City coming out of their first timeout of the first half, a 2nd and 8 from their own 12, and we got some movement.
Yeah, Coach Housewright can't be happy with that. Coming out of a timeout there. They changed their formation, 2 tight ends, T in the backfield. Old school. What have we got the officials?
Number 41 on the offense, 5 yards, 2nd down.
Yes.
That's the second pre-snap penalty against Gate City's offense.
Yeah, kicking themselves in the butt right now. That was the fullback in there at fullback.
So they're now back to their own 7-yard line as Gate City. And they are going to go with a full house backfield look here.
We'll see a little belly play here. Give it to the fullback. Right straight up the middle. We're running at you. Hard run there by Hickman. Good defense by the Falcons that time in the middle.
Be 3rd and 10 now. You see Eli McMurray, one of the speed guy in this Gate City team. He's going to come in here in an obvious passing situation, likely on 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they might pick on Perkins over here on this side with a little play action pass this time. Try to get it to McMurray. Yeah, he's coming out here. He already knows what he's doing.
Looks like he got a little extra pep in his step right there. And it's going to be a rollout. Bledsoe's going to try and run it to the wide side there. He's going to run out of room. It looks like Abingdon does a good job with pursuit, and they're going to keep him a few yards short of a 1st down. So it looks like Gate City will likely have to punt here from deep in their own end.
Yeah, I think what they did that time, they brought the tight end over here with a split inside, so it looked like strong left. Maybe fake out the defense a little bit. The quarterback, Bledsoe, bootlegged out, go around the right end, and defense was there to stop it. Over on that left-hand side of the defense that time. Did a great job.
Leighton Barnett back to punt. Owen Barr standing at his own 45-yard line. Abingdon coming after the second one here as well. A nice kick by Barnett. Barr makes an over-the-shoulder catch, a really nice kick. Kind of flipped the field a little bit there. Abingdon is going to start this drive at their own 45.
Yeah, excellent punt that time. Abingdon was in there with the pressure in the middle and from the outside. I thought they had a chance of blocking it, but he was able to get it away. And like you said, he got a booming kick, able to get Abingdon over on their side of the field.
If you're Abingdon, really, they have dominated this first half, but yet they have nothing to show for it on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I know Coach Ambergy's not pleased with that. Been down there near the goal line twice and come away with nothing. But on the other side of the field, Housewright's got to be proud of the defense. Bending a little bit, like you said early, but not breaking. So we'll see what happens here with 3:33 left in the second quarter.
We got the officials talking here. They're stopping play.
Oh. Okay, we're ready to go. I thought they were going to give us some bad news there.
Yeah, it's, if you were looking at the radar, there is weather around the region tonight, but so far we have been good in Gate City. There's a little blue up there, but there's a lot more gray. Abingdon going to hand it off the Bar on 1st down. He's got some room, but he gets hit.
Running hard
by Hickman.
Yeah, Hickman came up there from his linebacker. I think he's a leading tackler for Gate City on the year. And they had a tight right on this over right-hand side with the H back in there. You can see him up in there. Yeah, came off that block strong.
Yeah, Isaac Doss helping lead the way. This Abingdon offense. Mason Hickman there, number 41.
Well, I think Abington's pleased with that. Gained 5 yards there on 1st down.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. A scoreless game controlled by Abingdon so far. Honaker's going to throw it on 2nd down. He's got Brooks deep. It's caught. A big play for the Abingdon offense to Lucas Brooks.
Yeah, the safety was cheating up. You can see there's no safety in the middle of the field that time. Barnett had him one-on-one. He broke to the middle, wide open. And Brooks, in stride that time from Honaker, pulled in to catch.
Coach Ambergy said they needed more splash plays on offense. There was the splash play, a Powell's 1st down for Abingdon. And once again, for the 3rd time, they are inside the Toyota red zone. Let's see if they can get some points for the first time in this one. 1st and 10 from the Gate City 19-yard line. Honaker's going to keep it all the way for a gain of 2.
Yeah, you can see that time, that last play was set up because the safety was walked out of the field. He was over on the left-hand side again that time. He got one-on-one coverage over here on the backside, and Honaker hit it up the middle there for a couple yards gain. I believe Coach Ambergy's using his last timeout.
Yes, indeed. Abingdon taking their final timeout of the first half. 2:05 remaining. We'll take a quick timeout and be back.
Toyota and your local Toyota dealer are combining resources to support our area high schools. We stand together as community partners for our high school athletes and their families to help schools and students get the most out of their high school years. Toyota is proud to join News 5 WCYD, Fox 39 WEMT, and Tri-Cities CW to provide each host team with a charitable donation to their school. Proudly presented by Toyota and your local Toyota dealer. Tonight's donation goes to the Gate City Blue Devils.
Welcome back to U.S. Air Force Fan Cam. Some Gate City fans standing along the fence, watching the Blue Devils. They have to be a little surprised at what's happening so far in this first half. Again, the Gate City offense has barely been on the field. Abingdon has dominated time of possession, dominated stats, but the most important stat, the scoreboard, 0-0.
Yeah, Gate City's got to be happy about that right now, the way Abingdon has kept the ball the whole first half. Coming up here for a 2nd and long.
2nd and 8, Abingdon out of timeouts with 2:05 left in the first half. Time not a factor right now. Honaker going to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to throw it up in the corner of the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by Owen Barr. What a beautiful play there for the Falcons.
Yeah, he did a little smash route there. Got behind the corner. Safety couldn't catch up. He was wide open on that left-hand side, and Honaker beat him with his arm that time. Put the ball on the money.
Owen Barr, the starting running back, lined up outside there, runs a nice route and a nice throw, nice catch. Abingdon the first one on the board here. Toby Reed in for the extra point. Max Ferguson, the holder. Reed's kick is up. It is good. Abingdon finally converts in the red zone. They take a 7-0 lead. 1:59 remaining in the first half. Gate City will be getting just their 3rd possession. Here's another look at the play here, Coach. At Barr, you saw Honaker there look to the right first, then go back to the left.
Yeah, looked him up, and the safety there, number 33, couldn't get over there. That was Crawford. I think he thought the ball will be thrown to the right side, and Honaker looks back to the left, and you got that smash route, and he's wide open and laid it on the money. Just the way you practice it.
So Abingdon finally converts in the red zone. 7-0 Abingdon on top of Gate City. That drive was 4 plays, 67 yards in just 1:34. All right, if you're Gate City, you've been in games when you were coaching when the offense just wasn't on the field, hard to get into the rhythm. What do you do to try to get the offense in rhythm?
Well, right now you got to, I don't know if they're satisfied to go in 7-0 halftime, run the ball a couple times, maybe a little play action pass, give your quarterback something short to throw the ball. Don't worry about the long pass right now. Just try to get a first down here before halftime.
All right, coming up in the 4th quarter, we will have our Toyota drive of the game. Right now, I have a pretty good idea which one it will be if the game ended now, which it doesn't. So stay tuned for that in the 2nd half. But right now, Gate City, again, they will have 1:59 right now when this ball is kicked off. The Blue Devils have 2 timeouts as they'll certainly try to get on the board here before the end of the half. Reed, his first kickoff. This one is going to go into the end zone. So that is an automatic touchback at the high school level.
Yeah, great kick there by the kicker, putting it in the end zone, making them start on the 20-yard line, 80 yards to go to score. Abingdon doesn't want to give anything big right here, but I think Housewright, Coach Housewright's going to try to establish a run here with his fullback. Maybe try to pick up a first down or 2 right here. It depends on what happens on first down. If we see play action here, he's probably want to get that clock run and get it out of here. Talk to him at halftime. 2 big plays on that last drive for Abingdon were both pass plays.
Yeah, Lucas Brooks and then Owen Barr with the 2 big pass receptions. Gate City will get the 2nd half kickoff.
Hey, they've spread it out here. Looks like got a motion here. Do we have a jet sweep? Here it comes, heading to the outside, cuts up.
Be a gain of 3 there on first down, maybe 4. That was to Corey Bird.
Yeah, Bird came in motion that time. Jet sweep over here coming to the left side of the field.
The clock runs now down to 1:37.
Same formation this time, coming back up. Might be looking for it again, going the other way.
This time it's going to be a pass for Bledsoe. Now he's going to decide to run. He's got a lot of room there. Bledsoe's across the 35 to the 40. Then he's going to get near the 50, across the 50-yard line. A Powell's first down. Now Gate City's going to hurry up and go.
Yeah, that you can see Coach Housewright over on the sideline. He's giving a signal to him, get on the line of scrimmage. We've got another play called. We're running it.
There was a lot of room there for Bledsoe to run a big play, biggest of the night, and now we get another pre-snap penalty by the Gate City offense.
Yeah, the wideouts, I don't know what's going on there with them. That's the second time they've jumped offside.
Number 12 on the offense. 5 yards, first down.
Must not be looking at the football.
That's the third pre-snap penalty by the Gate City offense here in the first half, and you mentioned 2 of them by wide receivers. What were you?
Yeah, been a passing coach, I've always had the wide receivers just look at the ball. You don't even have to know the start count, just look at the ball. Because just like this, with a speed-up offense, unless you've got it predetermined on the first sound, the center, he didn't snap the ball, so yeah, that's a big penalty. They got a little momentum there. Bringing Coach Ambergy here, the officials are going to talk.
Hey, they did it. I can do anything. They just picked it out.
1:12 and the clock is now running here. Gate City, that penalty backed them up to their own 47-yard line. 1:05. Gate City does have 2 timeouts. Bledsoe going to throw it on first down out to the right, and he air-mails his receiver Bird.
Yeah, I think he was looking down the middle and they were covered, so he just got rid of it to stop the clock, gives him 58 seconds. But what happened there a while ago where there's so much running room up the middle, both linebackers went flying out there, and they're only rushing 3 people, so there's nobody to take the quarterback. They might put a spy on him here this time because he's going to run it again with that much running room. Of course, Abington's happy if they can tackle him here close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 15. Bledsoe's going to step up, and he's going to be brought down. The Abingdon defense. Lucas Drogan with the stop, a sack.
Oh, they've got to be pleased. That was with 3 guys rushing. They only rushed 3 guys that time. Oh, able to sack. He stepped up in the pocket there. Blevins made a big play from the defensive end position.
Gate City not taking a timeout. They're going to let this clock run now inside 30 seconds before this play is off and running. 3rd and 22 for Gate City. They're running out of time in this first half.
We're going to see like a Hail Mary this time.
Bledsoe's going to throw it deep. He's got McMurray. We got a penalty flag, a couple flags, but remember at the high school level, just 15-yard penalty, so that's not a bad penalty to take.
Not a bad penalty, but you know, Perkins right now, he can't understand why they called that against me. McMurray slowed down there. Smart play by the offense that time. I don't think he could have got to the ball.
Number 11 on the defense. 15 yards from the previous spot. Still 3rd down.
Yeah, that puts them at about 3rd and 7 now.
Yeah. Not an automatic first down at the high school level and just a 15-yard penalty. A lot of times, though, if you get pass interference, it will end up being a first down because not in a 3rd and 22 all the time.
Yeah, they sacked the quarterback last time. So that play didn't hurt. If you're Abington right now, you're happy he didn't catch the ball down there.
All right, so it's 13 seconds left. Gate City has 2 timeouts, but it is 3rd and 8.
And you got a cornerback up here in his face. I'm saying back up. They're going to throw it again. Here he goes.
Under pressure is Bledsoe, and he is going to lose the football. Abingdon recovers. Abingdon is going to recover that football. B.K. Blevins comes up with it.
Yeah, I think you're going to see there once again coming from the outside from his defensive end position there for the Abingdon Falcons. I believe it's number 52. Blevins coming up.
B.K. Blevins with the fumble recovery for Abingdon with just 5 seconds left in the first half.
Flag.
After the play was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 12 on the defense. 15 yards. First down, Abingdon.
They said after the play on the defense here, watch Bledsoe kind of lose the ball. Blevins recovers. Now that penalty was against Gate City. You see number 12 right there stepping in and doing some talking. So now with 5 seconds left, if you're Abingdon, you're throwing this one into the end zone, right?
It's going to the end zone. Hoeneker's got the arm to put it there. Gate City to be backed up this time. They know where it's going. He's back in the shotgun.
And you got Brooks as a big target there.
They're rushing 3 this time, dropping 8.
Hoenekers should have some time. He's going to throw this one short of the end zone. It is caught by Barr, but the half will expire, and Abingdon will take a 7-0 lead into the locker room. And the Falcons could not have asked for a better start to this game. 7-0. Again, they had 3 possessions, not counting that last one, and they finally converted on offense. All 3 possessions went into the red zone. They only have 7 points.
Yeah, Gate City's got to be happy about that, but Coach Ambergy's got to be happy they scored that last touchdown. I think what we might see out of Abingdon here more in this second half is they're going to throw the football a little more with play action. Still run the ball, but then you're going to see the big play, the explosive offensive play like it happened there in that last drive for Abingdon.
There's this Barr run now. Hoeneker's going to throw this one up to Brooks. This was the first big pass play on that drive for Abingdon. This was their scoring drive. Then later he looked off, went back to the left, and found Barr for the touchdown. 7-0 Abingdon. We're getting ready to talk to Garrett Ambergy. He's getting brought over to our crew here to put on the headset. And we'll talk to him as we kick off our halftime show here momentarily. Yeah, he's getting his headset on here, so all right, Garrett Ambergy, the head coach of Abingdon, joining us now. Coach, thank you. You guys dominated the first half time of possession. How important was it, though, to get in the end zone on that last drive?
Yeah, it's great to punch in points right there. We've been down there twice and weren't able to cash in. So the guys are playing well. The offensive line's blocking well. And, you know, we got to keep grinding and keep trying to get points on the board.
Yeah, Coach, you got to be proud of that offensive line, the way they moved the ball to get down in the red zone, running and passing. So you got to be excited about that going into halftime.
Yeah, I'm pleased. I think they're coming off the ball and playing physical, and we're able to move bodies right now. So that's the name of the game. You can win up front. So hopefully we can continue that.
Coach, thank you for your time. Best of luck in the second half.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, that's Garrett Ambergy, head coach of the Abingdon Falcons. Coming up next, we have the Friendship Hyundai halftime report.
We're excited to announce the grand opening of Champion Chevrolet in Kingsport with massive savings on Silverados at both locations. 23 Silverado Turbo Max 1500 Crew Cab, $8,000 off MSRP. Champion Chevrolet, Johnson City and Kingsport, where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange. It's got over 2,000 vehicles in stock. Yeah, that internet price you see, we guarantee it. You want free delivery? Sure. Anywhere. And oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That's on every vehicle sold. And that, my friends, is what Friendship Ford's got.
We're dealing!
Get the all-new Ford F-150 4-door starting at $42,500 with 0% financing available for well-qualified buyers. Only at Friendship Ford of Bristol.
Next up, the Big Pal from Pal's. A 1/3 pound all-beef patty, creamy mayo, crisp lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted bun. Do I have any offers out there? Oh, to the man in the jacket, to the woman in blue. Oh, to the man, to the woman, to the man. Going once, going twice. Do I have any more? Oh, stolen by the fellow in the back. Oh.
Me? Lucky fella.
Don't miss your chance to take home a big pal. Pals, great food in a flash.
We're excited to announce the grand opening of Champion Buick GMC in Kingsport with a massive sale on all Buicks and GMCs in stock with up to $6,000 off Sierra pickups. Champion Buick GMC on Stone Drive in Kingsport, where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
Welcome to the Friendship Hyundai Halftime Report.
Welcome back. Right now, Gate City honoring the 2003 state championship football team on the field. And we also have somebody up in the booth that some people at home probably would know. Mac McClung, Gate City native in the NBA. And you said you're leaving tomorrow for camp with the Orlando Magic. First of all, congratulations on signing with Orlando. How excited are you to have a new home in the NBA?
Super excited. You know, you just try to adjust. I've lived in a lot of places now, but it's nice to see the world, and I'm excited.
No matter where you go, though, you come back to Gate City often. Heard you were at the game last week. What does this community mean, and why do you want to keep coming back to your home and showing the love to all these people? Yeah,
I love my hometown. I love just coming to games. I love football. I love just to be in the mix and, you know, see everybody that I grew up with, and it's a great town to be from, so I love coming back.
What is it like? I know we were actually talking, I was talking to somebody on the way over here. How rare was it, I mean, with you and Zach and Brad, 3 consecutive 2,000-point scores for little Gate City. Now that some time has passed, if you look back at your high school time, do you think that would ever happen again? I mean, how special was that time?
Yeah, it was so cool. I think it's really credit to, you know, the team just pushing us. We all pushed each other to be the best version of ourselves. So it was really credit just to the environment we had and the culture Coach Remain set up. So really just, you know, iron sharpens iron. So we were just around each other, and that's a really special thing that those guys did.
Mac, congratulations. Let you go. Good luck down in Orlando.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, that's Mac McClung. Right now, we got a message from ETSU Health.
After moving here, seeing the patients both in clinic and in the hospital, I felt like I can help them better if I see them in clinic, so that I can educate them more, and also I can adjust the medications based on their labs and also based on their frequency of their symptoms. And we have great resources in ETSU. Either it can be a dietitian, or it can be an in-house lab, or it can be a nutritionist, or it can be I'm very flexible with my appointments, and you can call it anytime and make changes. You can reach out to my clinic at any time, and someone will be there to help you, either on call or in person, desk person, and we'll be able to help you and coordinate with other healthcare providers to help you in a better way.
Welcome back. Here is the U.S. Air Force fan cam. The home fans, they won a second half comeback here as the Blue Devils down 7-0 to Abingdon. We'll continue with the Friendship Hyundai halftime report right after this.
WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
The adventurous RAV4. It's ready to go anywhere, anytime.
Year after year, this is the best-selling SUV in America.
If you're looking for an all-wheel drive vehicle, you can't go wrong with the new Toyota.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month, you can get 3.99 APR financing on a new RAV4.
Or 4.99 APR on the electrified RAV4 Hybrid. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota Truck and SUV Month. The choice is yours.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange. It's got over 2,000 vehicles in stock. Yeah, that internet price you see, we guarantee it. You want free delivery? Sure. Anywhere. And oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That's on every vehicle sold. And that, my friends, is what Friendship Ford's got.
We're dealing!
Get the all-new Ford F-150 four-door starting at $42,500 with 0% financing available for well-qualified buyers. Only at Friendship Ford of Bristol.
News 5 Sports, recognized by Tennessee Association of Broadcasters with top honors in sports coverage for WCYB's It's Bristol Baby Race Show with Heather Williams and Casey Getz. Award-winning news. News 5 WCYB. You're watching the Friendship Hyundai Halftime Report.
Welcome back. It is 7-0 Abingdon halftime now. It is time to listen to the Gate City Band.
Tennessee Army National Guard.
The Tennessee Army National Guard is our coin toss sponsor for the season, and with us again this week is Sergeant Chris Badley. We're going to talk about another subject. Of course, we touched a few days ago about the educational benefits and the tuition assistance that is there through the Guard. But what are the other family benefits that take place by being a part of the Army National Guard?
Thank you so much, Jim. One thing that I love about the National Guard is that we are one big family in itself. And so we look out for each other, we see each other as brothers and sisters, and we want each other to grow and be the best individuals we can. Personally, I am a dad. I am married, I've got 2 wonderful kids, and we have been blessed tremendously by the Tennessee National Guard. So we're currently looking at buying a house through the VA home loan. That's a tremendous blessing for us. In education incentives for my children. So my kids can go to college, they can use the benefits that I have earned through the National Guard to pay for their college. We have a ton of benefits, and I'm really grateful for it.
And the other things that you get involved in that you think about for a family, the health, the physical part of it that just makes, you pass that along to your kids and everything, you become an active family, and that in itself is a great benefit.
Oh, absolutely. And Jim, I'm glad you brought up health. So we have great insurance through TRICARE as well that you can be, that you can receive. And so, 2 kids, they get sick all the time, right? And so our insurance helps with that, and it's very low cost. And so it's great.
Tennessee Army National Guard, a great place to be.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
Friendship Volvo is proud to announce its overseas delivery program, where we literally fly you and a guest round trip to beautiful Sweden to pick up your new Volvo. Not only that, we'll put you up in a first-class hotel and even buy you dinner. Tour the Volvo plant if you want, or joyride around Europe for all I care. Then when you're ready, we'll ship it back home where you'll pick it up and forever remember why you go to Friendship. Why are we doing all this, you ask? Because we take care of our friends.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community. You're watching the Friendship Hyundai Halftime Report.
Welcome back. Right now, we're going to listen to a performance that the Abingdon band did pre-game, a little Star Trek theme. Take a listen. Time now for a chat with Friendship Hyundai.
Friendship Hyundai of Bristol, you've got some great incentives going on.
We do. We have a good selection of the Ioniq 5s, and we're giving up to $10,000 off.
And you've got great inventory.
We do. We have some leftover 2023 Santa Fe's, and we're up to $5,500 off on all of those. So, you know, the best time to buy them is now.
When you deal with Friendship, if people don't want a Hyundai, if they don't want a Volvo, which are both right here at your location, you can still help them out with all the network of Friendship dealerships that you have.
We've got 15 stores with Honda, or with Friendship now, and if we don't have it here, they don't make it. And we can get it from one of our sister stores, so it's pretty easy to, you know, to offer all of our customers anything that they're looking for.
Thanks for watching the Friendship Hyundai Halftime Report.
Okay, so maybe not everything gets better with age. But you know what does? Buying a Hyundai from Friendship. You name it, it's better. It's better quality, better designed, with better features and better safety ratings. And at Friendship, Hyundais are better priced, with far better service, and as you may have heard, the best deals.
We're dealing!
Best yet, every car from Friendship comes with a lifetime warranty. Boom. So come buy better, then drive better at Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City.
First Sentinel Bank has 9 branches throughout the communities of southwestern Virginia and southern West Virginia. And for every locality, First Sentinel is all in with helping our neighbors achieve their financial goals, endeavoring to be a partner in the growth and success of the people and businesses in our local communities. First Sentinel has built a 45-year reputation of listening to and helping the people in our communities. After all, we are local people serving local people. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
ETSU Health's tradition of caring for our community has deep roots. You see, we are more than healthcare workers. We're a proud part of this community. That's why you'll find us serving in your schools and joining the festivities at community events like these. We're here to help our community thrive. We're cultivating wellness, celebrating our roots, and growing our families alongside yours. Whether at a clinic or the next community event, come see us. We're here for you.
You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome back to Gate City. We're getting ready for the start of the third quarter. 7-0 Abingdon. We're going to talk to Jeremy Housewright, head coach at Gate City, momentarily. But the first half dominated by Abingdon. Owen Barr has the only touchdown of the game. He did a lot of work on the ground early in this one. Isaac Doss had a nice play here, right into your living room for a big game. Abingdon moved the ball up and down the field. There's Aiden Woods, the big tight end, but they were unable to score until the last drive. Gate City's offense not on the field very much. And now we're going to be joined by Jeremy Housewright, head coach of Gate City. Coach, your defense bended but did not break the first two drives. With all the mistakes you've made offensively, how fortunate do you feel to be down only 7-0?
You know, they've got a good game plan. They're keeping the ball from us. We got to relax, and we just got to, you know, get back to what we do.
Yeah, Coach, I'm sure you talked to your offensive line about staying with their blocks there a little bit so you can establish that running game.
Yeah, you know, they're doing it. They got a great game plan, and, you know, it's kind of caught us off guard a little bit, and we're getting a little frustrated, but we got to calm down. We got to relax, and, you know, we got to come out here and play football.
Yeah. Coach, thank you for the time. We appreciate it. Best of luck in the second half.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that's Jeremy Housewright, head coach of Gate City, and he touched on there that they were a little thrown off by the game plan, weren't maybe prepared for what Abingdon brought out tonight. We'll take a look at the first half stats right now, and you see Gate City just 52 yards of offense, 0 passing. Meanwhile, Abingdon 171. But then how about time of possession? Almost 3-1.
Yeah, like you said there, Casey, you know, they're lucky to just be down 7-0 at this time. That's a plus for Gate City. But right now, Abingdon's got to be happy to be up 7-0 with what they've done in this game. And
all right, we'll be back with this second half kickoff right after this.
Tonight's School Spotlight is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
When did you start?
30 years ago. We've been together for 30 years, working together.
30 long years. And we've tried to have him transferred for 30 years, but he won't go anywhere.
I'm like a piece of gum. I'm stuck on his foot. The kids are the ones that do the work. They're the ones that do the work.
Yeah, it's real easy to lead these guys. They've got real good spirit, and it's a family atmosphere, and they know they can count on each other. And the old adage of the best way you can be the best leader is to assign somebody a job and then get out of their way. And they take care of it. Our squad leaders, our drum line, they just pick up and do their thing. So it's really not like we have to work too hard. We're blessed with great kids and parental support and administrative support right at the school board as well as here local at the Gate City complex.
The kids keep us motivated because when it's instilled in them not to be just a better musician, but to be a better person. And that instills us to keep on going.
We've been friends for 30 years, and Mr. Fleming has been nonstop in his dedication to building the program from the bottom up. We start our kids at the 7th grade level. Other schools start 5th grade or 6th grade, but we start at 7th. Mr. Fleming gets them, and he gets all the numbers and everything. I just sit back and collect the accolades of his hard work.
Well, I've learned a lot from Mr. Lake. He shows me to stay calmer than what I normally am. And he also shows me how to be a great leader. And he adds a lot to the program. We're sort of like Laurel and Hardy or Abbott and Costello. We just sort of go together. We're ready for a game tonight. Are you all ready?
We appreciate your support.
And thank you all.
Thank you.
All right, Abingdon on top 7-0 over Gate City. And we will be kicking things off here to start the second half. Gate City will receive the opening kickoff. The Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair, flying high above Legion Field. Thanks to Keith Roberts, Jason Hutchinson for manning our drone all season so far. Game number 3 for us of the season on Friday Night Rivals. We got 7 more after this one. All right, we'll see what kind of adjustments Gate City makes. You heard Coach Housewright say they were a little caught off guard by this game plan that Abingdon brought in here tonight, so we'll see what adjustments Gate City can make in the second half. Reed will kick things off here. His first kick he put into the end zone. This one will be returned by Corey Bird. He's going to break a couple tackles across the 20 to the 22.
Yeah, great spin move right there to get out of the tackle, and he was able to cross the 20-yard line there. So Gate City starts out with good field position. Just a matter of, let's see what happens here as the offensive line and the defensive line meet. They're going to continue to run the football, or we're going to see that spread offense they went to right before halftime Bledsoe was able to hit it up the middle there for a long gain. So I think we might see a little spread here starting out.
Gate City did not complete a pass in the first half.
Yeah, and their quarterback came in pretty hot there. They hit 3 touchdown passes coming into tonight's game, and so far they've been shut out.
They're going to start in the shotgun with 4 receivers. Bledsoe's going to throw it on first down. He's got some time across the middle, but he throws it behind McMurray.
Yeah, but Murray reached back, but there was no catching that ball. He had a little zip on it there. Looked like he was running a quick slant there out of the trips formation on that right-hand side. Good protection that time. Looking for that quick pass, trying to get some confidence for that quarterback.
Bledsoe had plenty of time.
Yeah, had a really good drop there on the inside by Sheffield, the linebacker. If it had been out in front of him, Sheffield might have got a hand on it.
Once again, 4 receivers. Gate City's going to throw it out. That one is tipped and almost intercepted.
Yeah, they run a stack over here on this left-hand side that time. It's going to be a quick pass out here to the flanker. But Abingdon got upfield, got their hands up that time.
That's Braden Self.
Self, yeah.
Almost had the interception.
Yeah, coming up here from the secondary, trying to make a little dive and catch. Couldn't get to it. He's playing outside linebacker that time.
Sage Blevins was the one who tipped it. 3rd and 10 for Gate City. 2 incomplete passes, and now they're going to throw it on 3rd down. Bledsoe, that one is caught. Gate City, Eli McMurray. He's going to take that one all the way for a Gate City touchdown. 77 yards, and Gate City an extra point away from tying it up.
An unbelievable, excellent coverage, and he was right there with him, stride for stride. Turns around, gets up, McMurray reaches up, catches the football, and stops running when he got to the end zone.
That looked a lot like a play that would be on the old Randy Moss, you got Moss segment right there.
Hey, got Moss that time, threw it up there on the outside, and looked to me like it was number 8 in the coverage that time, Stanley, and he just couldn't get up as high to catch the ball.
Said he played really good coverage there, but McMurray just went up and made a play. And what a momentum swing for Gate City. The extra point is up, and that is good by Garrett McLean. We are tied at 7, just 30 seconds into the 3rd quarter.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange. It's got over 2,000 vehicles in stock. Yeah, that internet price you see, we guarantee it. You want free delivery? Sure. Anywhere. And oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That's on every vehicle sold. And that, my friends, is what Friendship Ford's got.
We're dealing!
Get the all-new Ford F-150 4-door starting at $42,500 with 0% financing available for well-qualified buyers. Only at Friendship Ford of Bristol.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
All right, welcome back to U.S. Air Force Cam. The Gate City cheerleaders fired up after that 77-yard touchdown pass from Luke Bledsoe to Eli McMurray. And this crowd is as loud as we've heard all day. Gate City kicking off for just the second time. Barr is going to return this one for Abingdon across the 40. So nice field position for Abingdon as they start this drive just past their own 40.
Yeah, Bird made the tackle coming down the field that time. Cut up on the outside. Bird came back. And right now, I think the momentum might have shifted to the Gate City side of the field.
Absolutely. Gate City, after that long pass, 7-7.
We'll see what happens here with Abingdon coming out, what their offensive line does here right off the bat.
Abingdon moved the ball every possession in the first half. Just had 7 points to show for it, though. Barr is going to take the handoff on first down. And they're going to say he slipped and was down. There's a marker down.
Looks like we're going to have a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike again today.
After the play was over, personal foul, number 43 on the defense. 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
Look, maybe a little pushing going on there. They're signaling over there to the defensive lineman that time. Not for sure what happened.
That penalty goes against Zach DePriest, the linebacker. 43 is who they called it on.
Wow, that's another big penalty. Moves them to the Gate City side of the field.
All right, either way, that's a big penalty against Gate City. Abingdon now all of a sudden at the 42-yard line of Gate City.
Woods is lined up at tight end over on that left-hand side. They got Doss as the H-back on the right-hand side. Another mistake there before the ball snapped against Gate City. Came across the line of scrimmage.
Encroachment, number 66, Black. 5 yards, still first down.
That is the 5th pre-snap penalty against Gate City tonight. 3 by the offense, 2 by the defense.
Yeah, they can't be, Coach Housewright definitely can't be too pleased about that. I'm sure he might have said something at a halftime about it, but they haven't turned things around right now. They're stabbing themselves in the back.
1st and 5 for Abingdon inside the Gate City 40. Honaker designed run all the way from the quarterback position. He's going to be 2 yards shy of a first down.
Yeah, he hit it up in there hard. Running that time more like a tailback over there. Had the big Woods over there at tight end that time. You can see Doss coming up there, coming from the inside linebacker position. Somebody didn't stay with their block. Maybe the backside linebacker. Might have been Hickman that time, number 41 again. Yeah, it was Hickman.
2nd and 2 for Abingdon. We've played almost 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Honaker will be in the shotgun. He's going to throw it on 2nd and 2 to the big tight end, Aiden Woods. He breaks a couple tackles inside the 15. Aiden Woods showing off that big size for a Powell's first down.
Yeah, you can see this time once he catches the ball, he makes one guy miss, and then Crawford comes up and wraps him up around his ankles there to bring him down.
It's a nice throw by Honaker.
Yeah, trying to hold on right there. Here comes Crawford in. Yeah, great throw by Honaker that time, waiting on him to get open. Same play they ran in the first half, but over here on the right-hand side. See, switch formation this time. He's at tight end on the right side.
Honaker designed run to the right all the way. He's got some room. Luke Honaker in for the touchdown for Abingdon.
Oh, yeah, he turned on the speed that time. Once he got to the line of scrimmage, you could see that his legs were churning. Picked it up a notch there. Afterburners for Honaker.
A 15-yard touchdown for Luke Honaker makes it 13-7 Abingdon. And what a response for the Falcons.
Yeah, great blocking on the inside there, sealing things off, and the wide out over here on the right side. I believe that was Brooks that time. Great blocking, great run by Honecker. Back in the lead.
Reed to attempt the extra point to make it 14-7. It is up, it is good. Abingdon back on top, 14-7 over Gate City with 9:30 remaining in the third quarter.
Every new Toyota is built for you.
Your adventure, your commute.
Your style, your comfort, your choice.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month, choose from our extensive lineup of the longest-lasting vehicles out there.
Like the best-selling Tacoma, as comfortable off the road as it is on.
Now get 3.99 APR financing on a rugged new Tacoma, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota Truck and SUV Month. The choice is yours. Toyota, let's go places.
Next up, the Big Pal from Pal's. A 1/3 pound all-beef patty, creamy mayo, crisp lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted bun. Do I have any offers out there? Oh, to the man in the jacket, to the woman in blue. Oh, to the man, to the woman, to the man. Going once, going twice. Do I have any more? Oh, stolen by the fellow in the back. Oh.
Me? Lucky fella. Don't miss your chance to take home a Big Pal. Pals, great food in a flash.
Welcome back to Gate City. Coming up, we have our Toyota drive of the game. In the first half, we said there was only one to pick from. Well, we have a few more now, and the one we pick, who knows? It may not have even happened yet. We'll stay tuned here for that. Abingdon, their fans have to be excited about the response there by the team on the road. 0-2 start for Abingdon, but they are not playing like an 0-2 team tonight. Falcons on top 14-7 early in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you got the rivalry coming out here in the Mountain 7. Abingdon showed up to play tonight. See what happens on this kickoff. Can he put it in the end zone again, pin them back?
So this game was 7-0 at halftime. Now we've had 2 touchdowns in the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. Bird going to field that one to the 7. He's got some room. Bird breaks a tackle across the 30 to the 33. Some nice starting field position coming up for Gate City.
Yeah, they got to be pleased with that return. Looks like they had a little blocking scheme set up over there on that right-hand side. Was able to hit up in there. So starting off here, we're going to see the spread offense again.
The last possession, Gate City threw it 3 times. The first 2 were incomplete passes. The third one, a 77-yard touchdown to Eli McMurray.
McMurray's been their top receiver all year. Had 3 touchdown receptions coming into tonight's game. Had 1 more. Looked like he was limping a little bit coming out in this formation on the Twins.
We're going to get a run on first down here by Hickman.
Yeah, he ran off a left guard over there and left tackle. Hall and Cassidy did a good job blocking up front that time.
I'm sorry, that was Walker Hillman with the carry for Gate City on first down.
Hillman, I think he's one of their leading ball carriers coming in tonight. And last week he had 92 yards rushing and scored a touchdown.
2nd and 6 for this Gate City offense. They trail 14-7. Hillman again, he's going to break a couple tackles. That'll be a first down for Gate City. Nice run there by Walker Hillman, a Pal's first down.
Yeah, he hit up in there really fast that time, right straight up the middle, running right behind the center Wells and the 2 guards.
And Gate City's going to pick up the pace here. And they're going to throw it this time on first down. That one's going to be caught by Jackson Jones. Jones is going to cut it up across the 40, down towards the 35. Nice play there by Jackson Jones. First time we've called his name tonight.
Yeah, just a real short pass, just a throw and catch out here. Put a move here on the linebacker, was able to get by him there. Will Barr was out there covered from his safety position, and then Perkins was able to run him down. Great move that time by the receiver.
Jackson Jones, the junior. Gate City has a first down at the Abingdon 34-yard line.
You got Jones going to the top of the screen this time. And over here on the left-hand side, you got McMurray.
It's going to be a first down run for Gate City, but there's not going to be much there.
Yeah, the middle clogged it up that time, and I think you had a end coming from the outside to make the tackle. Coming in on our hard that time was Penley, number 70. The front men did a great job for Abingdon that time there in the middle.
And they're going to give Hillman a gain of 1 on that play, so 2nd and 9 for Gate City. 3 receivers. Bledsoe's going to keep it. He's got some room on the outside. Across the 30, 25, inside the 20-yard line goes Luke Bledsoe. That'll be a first down for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, that might have been a touchdown-saving push out of bounds that time by Barr. Number 1 getting over there. You can see the speed of Bledsoe getting up that sideline. Yeah, I think that was a pass, and he just decided, hey, it's open out here. I'm going to run it.
For the first time tonight, Gate City is inside the Toyota red zone at the 18-yard line of Abingdon. 7:44 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, their offense is starting to move the ball, getting a little more explosive in offense, spreading things out against Abingdon.
Bledsoe's going to throw it, then he tucks it. Now he's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. That ball came out there. That ball came out. But Gate City recovered it.
I didn't see a beanbag. Usually when it's a fumble, they'll throw that beanbag down there. Over there on the top of the screen that time, he was looking to go deep. Had great coverage over there. You can see it on the outside. He's looking. Nope's got a tuck and run.
That ball definitely was out, but David Doran, the offensive lineman there, scooped it up.
Usually you see that umpire there in the middle. He'll throw his beanbag when he sees the ball come out. He probably didn't see it that time.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Bledsoe. Honaker diving at his ankles there. Bledsoe's going to throw it. That is complete. That'll be a very short gain. Yeah, Jones.
Yeah, great coverage that time was Barr. He was all over him and caught it right. Matter of fact, they might have lost a little bit on that play. Once the little scramble drill there come back to your quarterback.
So Honaker almost had a sack there.
Yeah, Bledsoe was able to escape. Right now, their best play running is getting outside. I don't know if we're going to see that this time or not. Maybe a little play action here. Fake to going up top on the right-hand side, rolling right, looking right.
Bledsoe's going to try and run it here. He has nowhere to go. He does cut it outside, though, and gets pretty close.
Yeah, I think he's got a little more speed than the guys chasing him right there. He did a couple of fakes there, was able to get him to step inside just a little bit to give him room on that corner. Had great coverage out there again in the secondary.
He looked like he had nowhere to go here, but then Brady Self could not keep him from cutting it outside.
No, King from the his safety position over on the left-hand side was able to get over there to help out. So they got a first down inside the 10.
That was a big play there by Bledsoe to pick up that first down. Now they're going to full house backfield. They're going to run that one to Mason Hickman.
Yeah, it's the same play they ran before. You got 2 tight ends, T in the backfield. Old school football. We're just going to run over top of you.
Sage Blevins.
Got to be pleased with Coach Ambergy's got to be pleased with his defense that time, stepping up there for very little gain.
Inside the Toyota red zone, Gate City looking for a game-tying touchdown and extra point here.
Yeah, Bledsoe was over to the sideline that time talking to Housewright there about what play they're going to run. Coming back out in the same formation. Is Bledsoe going to keep this ball and get outside?
He is going to keep it. Honaker's trying to get him from behind. Abingdon, nice pursuit right there. Caden Sheffield also in on the stop, and Coach Ambergy, he had mentioned that he wanted to see more than one guy going to the football. He thought that was something that they lacked the first 2 games. I think he has seen that tonight.
Oh, yeah, they're hustling to the football tonight, doing a much better job tackling. They've been missing a lot of tackles in the last 2 games, and they put emphasis this week on tackling drills, and it showed up so far.
3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Now Gate City will spread it out a little bit. They got 4 receivers, 1 at the bottom, 3 at the top of the screen.
Seeing a slant pass over here, rolling to the right, stepping up.
Bledsoe's under pressure. He's going down.
Yeah, hit hard there in the back by Perkins coming off the outside there, and someone stepped up there in the middle. There was nowhere for Bledsoe to go that time.
Daniel Blackman in there as well, number 16. So now it is 4th and goal. Your coach Housewright, do you go for it here? Do you kick a field goal?
Down by 7, I think they're going to go for it. He had one-on-one coverage over here on the outside with McMurray as he trusted to throw him on a quick slant.
They are going to leave the offense on the field for this 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. Play clock down to 10 as Gate City breaks the huddle.
Yeah, you got Johnson out here one-on-one. You can see the matchup here.
There we go. Bledsoe.
Here comes the slant.
Looking left. Incomplete.
Oh, Johnson's hauling for a flag there. Thinks he was held on it. Great coverage by Perkins that time.
Gabe Johnson was the intended receiver. It falls incomplete. Abingdon will take over on downs. Let's take a look here at the replay.
Oh, look pretty clean.
Sully Perkins in coverage for Abingdon. And so the Falcons will take over with 4:28 left in the 3rd quarter from their own 6-yard line. Gate City rolls the dice. Comes up empty. And now Barr, 1st down carry. He's going to pick up a couple.
Barr's been running hard tonight. Got to hand it to those linebackers and linemen for Gate City coming up there to make the stop there. In on at that time, I believe, was Bowman. And, 59 also, Jacob Bowman, 55.
Give him 2 yards, 2nd and 8. 4 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Abingdon looking for their first win of the season. Trying to hand Gate City their first loss of the season. Barr going to take the carry on 2nd down, and he might have gotten 2 more yards up to the 10.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and manageable here. Do we see play action, and are they going to be looking for their big tight end again, Woods?
Woods there trying to open up a hole, but Mason Hickman not allowing that.
Barr's going off the field, probably bringing in another blocker. We might see max protection here this time, and they might hit it out here to Brooks again.
The 3rd and 6. The Gate City crowd trying to make some noise.
We're in a shotgun. Big tight end. They got to be covering him this time. Motion this way. Is he going to run it? Roll this way?
Hoeneker's going to throw it. It's caught across plenty of game for a 1st down is Sully Perkins. And that's a big 3rd down.
Well, Perkins has made 2 gigantic plays right here in the last minute of this quarter. The slant pass down on the goal line on defense, and right then catching the ball and getting upfield to move the chains. Coach Ambergy's got to be happy with that play.
Perkins came in motion there across the field and caught that pass. Sully Perkins.
Yeah, a little out route over here. Really what we mounted to on the short side of the field.
That's a big Powell's 1st down for Abingdon. 1st and 10. They get a little bit of breathing room now. Hoeneker, student body left here. And we've got a penalty flag.
I believe they might be getting a hold this time. Be a killer for Abingdon, but a plus for Gate City right here. Yeah, I think they got a hold over on that left-hand side.
Yeah, you see the Abingdon players already walking back.
Yeah. I think he's going to take this and back them up there. 1st and 25 is pretty hard to make.
All right, so that will send Abingdon back. First.
Make it about 20 on it. 19, 18, somewhere thereabouts.
The ball now will be placed at the 15. They need to get out to the 37, so that'll be 1st and 22.
I don't think we'll see it on this play, but we might see it here in a second down. We might see a little bit of...
Gate City just gave him 5 more back.
Yeah, you know, I tell you what, you got to give it to Luke Hoeneker. He's keeping defense.
Encroachment, number 66, defense. 5 yards, first down.
He's keeping the defense messed up tonight with that start count. He's giving that hard count there, and they're moving. And you got to hand it to the offensive line. They're sitting in there. They're paying attention in the huddle to the start count.
That's the 6th pre-snap penalty against Gate City tonight. 3 by the offense, 3 by the defense.
Yeah, that drives the coach crazy.
1st and 17 as we are now under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. This will be Barr. He's got some room. Owen Barr near midfield, and that's the best run of the night for the Abingdon Falcons.
Oh, you talk about hitting up in there and turning on the speed. Barr looked like he wanted it that time, that's for sure. Running over there off that left-hand side. Great blocking for the Abingdon offense over there. You see, cuts back on the left side, sealing it off. Linebacker couldn't get to him that time. Got Blevins over there, tackled Lucas at guard.
Nice game by the junior Owen Barr. He's now lined up at receiver on this play. Honaker might run this one himself.
I think you're right.
He's going to try and cut it to the outside. And now we got another flag, and that might be holding against Abingdon.
Yeah, I think you had everybody on Gate City's sideline that time maybe hollering there saying the holding on the wideout over here on Brooks might have locked up the corner there just a little bit. We'll see what the call is.
Holding. Number 88 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Well,
first down.
Got the big tight end that time, Woods.
Abingdon was able to overcome a 1st and 22. So they probably said, we just did it, we can do it again.
I'm sure they've got a little confidence, especially if they can get the blocking like they did. That time, there was nowhere for Honaker to run, coming up hard out of the secondary that time. Making a stop. Of course, the holding penalty backed them up as well.
Honaker's going to throw it here on 1st and long. He's going to loft it up. That one almost intercepted. He was looking for Barr, and Gate City's defense almost had a big play. Gabe Johnson almost came down with that interception.
Oh, Johnson was reading Honaker all the way. You can see him sitting there. Watch him right here. Breaks on the ball. I've got it. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe I missed it. Yeah, he'd love to have that one back.
Yes, he would.
Gives them the Falcons new life here with 2nd down.
Abingdon will snap this ball from their own 45-yard line. They need to get all the way down to the Gate City 38 for a first down. This is going to be a handoff to Barr, and he's going to break a couple tackles. Nice running there by Owen Barr. This is going to make it much more manageable on 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down here, Abingdon can go back to a play-action pass right here. Maybe hold those linebackers inside. Might be looking for something like a quick slant, get upfield. They only have one safety back there.
3rd and 6.
See what the formation is this time. They have a couple wideouts to the left. Now they're just going to go with one wideout over there at Sheffield on the left-hand side.
Barr in the backfield as an H-back and a tight end to the right, and that's where they're going to run the ball. Barr breaks off a tackle, tried for a shoulder tackle there, and he bounced right off it.
Yeah, he did, and coming up there from a safety spot was Crawford. That time Crawford was sitting back there. He was eyeing Woods at the tight end. I guess they thought they were going to go with the tight end. Brings up 4th and short.
Yeah, 4th and short, and Abingdon can let this 3rd quarter clock expire and think about their play call on 4th and less than a yard.
So right here, Coach Ambergy gets a free timeout.
Yeah, the game clock is under 10. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. So it'll be 4th and 1 when we come back for the 4th quarter from Legion Field in Gate City. Abingdon on top 14-7.
We're excited to announce the grand opening of Champion Buick GMC in Kingsport with a massive sale on all Buicks and GMCs in stock with up to $6,000 off Sierra pickups. Champion Buick GMC on Stone Drive in Kingsport, where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
Next up, the Big Pal from Pal's. A 1/3 pound all-beef patty, creamy mayo, crisp lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted bun. Do I have any offers out there? Oh, to the man in the jacket, to the woman in blue. Oh, to the man, to the woman, to the man. Going once, going twice. Do I have any more? Oh, stolen by the fellow in the back. Oh.
Me? Lucky fella. Don't miss your chance to take home a big pal. Pals, great food in a flash.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
We're excited to announce the grand opening of Champion Chevrolet in Kingsport with massive savings on Silverados at both locations. 23 Silverado Turbo Max 1500 Crew Cab, $8,000 off MSRP. Champion Chevrolet, Johnson City and Kingsport, where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
Yeah, Johnson.
You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome back for the start of the fourth quarter here in Gate City, Virginia. Abingdon on top 14-7. It is going to be fourth and very short for Abingdon. The Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair flying high above Legion Field for the first time. Coach Housewright looking for a big stop from his defense here on fourth and less than a yard. And this is Luke Honecker time right here if you're Abingdon. Now he's going to hand it off. And they're going to get the first down. That is Tyke Thompson.
Yeah, they walked up there. The Walker linebackers up on the outside, and they were coming hard that time. Ran inside the tackle over there on the right side. Was able to get a big first down. Woods was the tight end over there at that time. Great running by Crabtree and Fuller. The linemen there blocking, and Gillum. So
looks like we have a Gate City player down.
Let's hope it's just a cramp.
All right, we'll take a timeout while they attend to the Gate City player down on the field. We'll be right back.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week.
Every week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers are honoring student athletes around the region. From Abingdon High School, we have Tobias Reed. Reed is the place kicker for the Falcons football team, putting his name in the history books as he broke a single-season record his sophomore year.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Welcome back. They're just about now bringing up the player. It looks like that's Mason Hickman.
Yeah, you can tell by Hickman the way he's walking right there. He's got those toes up in the air. He's got some cramps there in those calf muscles. Looks like he's rubbing on it there a little bit. That's a middle linebacker. Played a tough game tonight. See who's going in for him right now. The Priest 43's in there. I can't see the other number right now.
So Abingdon did pick up that first down. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. They're up a touchdown, looking for their first win of the season. They lost the John Battle in the opener at home. Then last week they got blown out at home by Christiansburg.
And I'm sure all this week, Coach Ambergy was reminding them this is a district game. This is Mountain 7 time.
Owen Barr in the backfield. He's going to get the carry on first down. Barr has some room, spins, and he makes another move. Owen Barr almost takes that way. A shoestring tackle there by Bryson Smith. Saves a touchdown, but a nice run by Owen Barr.
Yeah, Smith's the outside linebacker. Got another timeout here with the official. Somebody's shoe came off over there. Great blocking over there on that right-hand side. And you can see the cut back here, the spin move. I'm off to the races right here.
What a game for Owen Barr. That's a big Pals first down. Now inside the Toyota red zone for the 5th time tonight is Abingdon. They're 2 for 4 in the red zone. First 2 times they got in, no points, but they have converted the last 2 trips into touchdowns.
Under center this time, we're down there where the grass is worn out.
It's going to be Barr, the workhorse. They're going to feed him again. Another spin move, and Barr falls to the 5. He does not go down on first contact.
Oh, no, he's spinning, driving those legs, going forward. And once again, it's another run off that right-hand side over there. I think tonight we'll see the big block by Doss coming up in there, kicking out. Barr hitting up in there behind him. I think, you know, right now you can say, hey, they're probably going to run it again off that right side. We'll see which way Woods goes. Yep, Woods is over there. Also, big number 44, Doss is over there.
Let's see if they keep going to it. They do. They go to the right side again. Again, Barr close. They're going to say he was down closer to the 4-yard line there. So that'll set up 3rd and short for Abingdon.
Yeah, over here on the outside, you can see the corner comes up here off his man, comes up there and puts a little hit on him. You got a fumble, the ball's rolling. But ref quick signal there said, hey, the ball's on the ground. He was down.
All right, 3rd down. Looks like Abingdon can actually get a first down inside the 1.
Is Honecker running the ball this time, or are they going to hand it off to Thompson?
Honecker's going to keep it up the middle. He goes. He's going to be short. So now it's 4th down. You bring in Reed to try and take a 2-possession lead here. And that looks like maybe what Abingdon is going to do here.
I think you're going to see that.
They're going to bring in Toby Reed for the first time to try a field goal.
On that last extra point down there, the Gate City got a little pressure up the middle there and almost got their hand on it. We'll see what happens here on this field goal. They're coming hard.
A short attempt from the right hash for Reed. Good snap, good hold, kick is up. It is good. Abingdon takes a 2-possession lead after the field goal by Reed makes it 17-7 with 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
The Daniel Boone Trailblazers versus the Elizabethton Cyclones are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday, September 15th on News 5 WCYB. Toyota's Friday night rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota.
With over 20 different choices, including the best-selling Camry, the best-selling RAV4, the best-selling Tacoma,
The all-new Crown, the all-new Prius, the all-electric BZ4X, and the all-new Grand Highlander.
all come with the traction you need for confident driving.
Any road, any weather.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota.
Let's go places.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Welcome back to Gate City. Abingdon, after they got that big stop on defense, they marched all the way down the field, 90 yards in 14 plays, took over 7 minutes off the clock, and they get a big 3-point field goal right there by Reed to take a 2-possession lead, 17-7, 9 minutes left. If you're Gate City now, the way Abingdon's had the ball, you're not going to have many more possessions left. Every possession is going to have to end in points now for Gate City.
Yeah, I think Coach Ambergy's got to be happy with that drive, consuming that much of the clock here in the fourth quarter. 9 minutes to go. Are we going to see a good return on this kick?
High kick, that's going to be Bird. Bird has some room across the 30, across the 40. Nice return there by Corey Bird, and that should energize the home crowd here.
Oh, great field position. That might have turned the old momentum back to Gate City. You can see right here on this replay, he did an excellent job reading his blockers. Watch these cuts. Inside, outside, coming back. Yeah. All the way down there. He's Almost made it back to midfield. I think we might see Gate City spread this out here. A little wide formation, give Bledsoe a few running lanes. Yeah, they're back in the shotgun with one back.
Gate City's going to start this drive. Great field position at their own 47-yard line. Bledsoe in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle. Oh, breaking a tackle. Goes Walker. Hillman just runs over a defender.
Hillman hit it off a right tackle that time. You got to hand it to Gate City's offense. It's just super blocking over there by Duran and Huseman that time. Over here on the right side, see that? Ooh, coming up there hard, pumping those legs.
Gate City's going fast here. They're going to give it back to Hillman. He's going to pick up 2.
They were doing a little trap in the middle that time. You can see the right guard pull cut up in there. And then he cut back over here on the right side behind him.
All right, Gate City, they're going fast here. They're down 2 scores on the move. This time it's going to be Bledsoe on the designed run. He's going to go down around the 20-yard line. That'll set up 3rd and 4.
Look who made this stop that time. Honaker, an outside linebacker's coming down. Bam. Had a couple more guys got in there, too.
Yeah, Caden Sheffield also there. But Luke Honaker doesn't come off the field for Abingdon. 3rd and 4, certainly Gate City.
Oh, the big return there to set things up in the long run by Hillman there. So, yeah, they're ready to go. Let's get things going.
Play clock under 10, and Gate City is yet to break the huddle. They're going to have to hurry here. Down to 5. Bledsoe just gets it off here. Abingdon bringing some pressure. Bledsoe has plenty of time. Now he's in trouble. Breaks the tackle, throws it up. Overthrows a man in the end zone. Bledsoe did a great job escaping pressure there, looking for Gabe Johnson.
Yeah, it was out of bounds. It was going to his man catch it or nobody catches it. I'm getting rid of this thing. Save a big loss there. Now it brings up 4th down. A little pressure here coming. You can see when he starts running outside.
That was Honaker. With the pressure made him extend it even more there. Luke Honaker just a man possessed out there.
And then Sheffield from the inside linebacker was able to get up there and add pressure and make him throw the ball to get rid of it. Big play right here.
7:25 left, 4th and 4, Gate City.
So you got a blocking back over here on this right-hand side.
We got a timeout by Gate City. Coach Housewright, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back for a critical play right after this.
Okay, so maybe not everything gets better with age. But you know what does? Buying a Hyundai from Friendship. You name it, it's better. It's better quality, better designed, with better features and better safety ratings. And at Friendship, Hyundais are better priced, with far better service, and as you may have heard, the best deals.
We're dealing!
Best yet, every car from Friendship comes with a lifetime warranty. Boom. So come buy better, then drive better at Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City.
Next up, the Big Pal from Pal's. A 1/3 pound all-beef patty, creamy mayo, crisp lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted bun. Do I have any offers out there? Oh, to the man in the jacket, to the woman in blue. Oh, to the man, to the woman, to the man. Going once, going twice. Do I have any more? Oh, stolen by the fellow in the back. Oh.
Me? Lucky fella. Don't miss your chance to take home a Big Pal. Pals, great food in a flash.
Game right here.
Welcome back to Gate City, 17-7. And this just might be the biggest play of the game, as Coach was saying, as we come back. 4th and 4 for Gate City, down by 10. They just took their first time out of the second half. And the way Abingdon's offense has been churning clock, if Gate City comes away empty here, they may not have the ball 2 more times to get back in this game. So we'll see what...
They got it spread out here. You got Bledsoe's capable runner back there. See what happens here. 5 guys in the box. Oh, not again. Again over here on the right-hand side, got a penalty against Gate City.
False start. Number 2 on the offense. 5 yards. 4th down.
Gate City continues to be their own worst enemy here. 7 pre-snap penalties tonight. And 3 by wide receivers.
Coach Housewright was trying to be positive right there. He sent Johnson back in the game there with the play. We want to keep the same play we had here.
4th and 9 now.
There's nobody in the middle of the field.
Here comes Bledsoe. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to have to throw it. He does towards the end zone. Up, and it is caught for the touchdown for Gate City. What a play, and guess who made it? Gabe Johnson makes up for the penalty right there and says, sorry about that, Coach. How about a touchdown?
I think I heard him whisper over on the sideline to Coach Housewright, I've got it. Give it to me.
What a catch by Gabe Johnson.
Puts it on the money right here. Bam. Goes up full extension. Great vertical on that. Abingdon, they got to be feeling bad on that play right there. I mean, they held them fourth down.
4th and 9, and they
convert for a touchdown.
Wow. What a play. Now, Garrett McLean in for a very important extra point. Makes this, it makes it a 3-point game. McLean's a freshman. That one is up. It is good. So it's 17-14.
You want to have maybe run it into the kicker here. I'm not for sure. Had a bad snap. Excellent job holding the football that time. See what they got here. Probably be on the kickoff.
Try is good. After the play, personal foul. Roughing the holder. Roughing the holder. 15 yards on the kickoff.
All right, so that's not something you see very often, roughing the holder, not the kicker. But they have to be protected as well. They're in a very vulnerable position.
Yeah, down there, usually on one knee, you can see.
That's Bledsoe, the quarterback.
Run into him right here when this is over with. No, I believe that was the kicker. Ran into the kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bledsoe was given the signal for a flag that time.
5 plays, 59 yards for Gate City in just a minute 32. That's what they needed. Points and quickly. Still 7:19 remaining in the 4th quarter. And now it's going to be up to the Gate City defense to get a stop.
Yeah, a whole new ball game right here. We might see Gate City pull something off here with the kickoff team. Maybe pooching it down here somewhere around the 20-yard line.
They're going to be kicking off from their Abingdon 45-yard line. They're going to have Keegan Light kick this one off.
It's just a matter, do you want to kick it in the end zone and make them start on the 20? Or do you want to try to go here for a little pooch kick and maybe catch it over here? Looks like he's going to kick it over here on the right-hand side. Abingdon didn't have anybody back there. Looks like he's lined up over here, kicking it. Kicks it deep.
Light's going to kick it, be fielded at the 8-yard line by Barr. And look at this, he returns it almost out to the 30. So Abingdon takes advantage of that kick there, and that penalty almost kind of null and void now.
Oh, yes, it is. And Barr right there, he's got some quick feet. Good moves, able to make a guy miss. First guy down missed him. He's getting on upfield there. Like I said, he's out to almost the 30-yard line. So now Abingdon can seal the deal right here. And for Gate City, they got to come up with a big stop. Leave some time on the clock so they can go back down and score.
Abingdon has had 2 drives in this game longer than how much time is left currently in the 4th quarter. Barr on first down, going to pick up maybe 3.
Yeah, you notice that time, everybody on defense that time, the linebackers and the line, they're all crowding the line of scrimmage. Looks like they had 6 men up there that time.
2nd and 8 for Abingdon, now under 7 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Falcons looking for their first win of the season. They played a heck of a game tonight. So can they finish it here?
Man coverage.
This is Honaker run time here, this formation. And there he goes up the middle, but he runs into a wall.
Great play there in the middle that time. I have to see who came up there. It had to be a linebacker.
You can tell whenever Honaker's by himself back there. That's Jacob Bowman's been in there, big 55. 3rd and 7 now. And we talked on how that 4th and 9, the biggest play of the game. Now Abingdon's offense has one of their biggest plays of the game right here.
coming. Got 8 guys on the line of scrimmage this time. They are coming. Going to hit from the backside.
The ball's tipped, almost intercepted. Gate City gets their hands on that one. They were looking, I think, for Woods, the big tight end.
Yeah, if he caught it that time, it'd been tough for him to get a first down. I think they were all over him right here. You can see that. Yeah, he was covered well.
Nick Humans was the one that tipped that. The sophomore for Gate City makes a big play, number 50. Now it's 4th and 7. Abingdon will have to punt.
Is Gate City going to come after this one?
I think this is Abingdon's first punt of the ball game.
Yeah, Abingdon's, they got max protection back there.
We got a timeout by Gate City.
Yeah, they want to talk about this. I don't think there's any way you're going to see a fake out of Abingdon here. This puts Gate City down to 1 timeout.
How critical is that here in a close ball game?
Oh yeah, it's very much so. With you got to go down and score. You got to have a touchdown to win it, field goal to tie it for overtime. They got plenty of time on the clock with 5:52.
All right, time now for our Toyota drive of the game. No, not over, but this is the drive for right now. This put Abingdon on top, 14-7. Aiden Woods with a big catch and run after the catch there for Abingdon. And then Luke Honaker goes 15 yards for the touchdown. Again, that put Abingdon up 14-7. But we're not done yet here in Gate City. 5:52 left. Gate City just called their second timeout before Abingdon's 4th and 7, which you think will be a punt here from deep in their own end. Again, Abingdon has not punted yet tonight.
Yeah, you got 2 guys back here to return the kick. Honaker is the punter. His longest punt there, I think I saw last week, was 41 yards. They got to get down and make a tackle here. Of course, Gate City's wanting to catch the ball and get upfield to put it in good field position. Nobody rushed at all that time.
That ball is going to go out of bounds, close to the 35-yard line. So now Gate City, they will start this drive at their own 36, down by 3 with 5:46 remaining.
This right here, we're going to. I think they'll spread the ball out like they did on that last drive. Come up to the line of scrimmage. We might see Bledsoe running a little bit, but they've had an awful good running back tonight, and Hillman there getting up in there hard. Last couple times, they've big yardage has been over here on that right-hand side.
3 receivers for the Blue Devils. Hillman in the backfield. He's going to go left. Hillman's got some room. He's got a first down. Across midfield goes Walker Hillman.
Yeah, trying to push him out of bounds over there on that right-hand side after a big pickup was number 1 Barr. Got him out of bounds. Hickman showed us some speed that time. Hit it up the middle, broke to the outside there for a big gain on first down.
So 1 play in Gate City and Abingdon territory at the Falcon 48-yard line.
And the clock is stopped.
Because he went out of bounds there. 1 timeout left for Gate City.
Same formation as last time. The blocking back went on the left-hand side, up the middle.
Hillman again.
Another saving tackle there by Barr from his safety position. Hey, Gate City's doing some blocking over there on that left-hand side that time. You got Cassidy, Wells at center, and Hall at left tackle. Open up big holes.
They're going to say that it's another Powell's first down. Gate City 2 plays, and they've already moved now to the Abingdon 37-yard line.
Bledsoe back over to the sideline again, getting a play from Coach Housewright here.
Play clock down to 10. Gate City a little disorganized here. They're going to have to hurry.
Same formation as the last play.
Hillman once again, they're feeding him here on this drive. Walker Hillman, 3 carries, 3 first downs.
Yeah, once again, great blocking over there on the left-hand side. They're saying it's working. Why stop?
The sophomore, the bell cow here for Gate City on this drive. As we now go under 5 minutes remaining, Gate City has never led in this game. They're trying to change that here.
I think Hillman's saying, give me the ball one more time. Here we go. Looks like the same formation again. Blocking back over on the left-hand side.
Will Hillman get a fourth consecutive? No, Bledsoe will keep it this time, and he's going to get maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, a great play over there on that left-hand side that time. Sitting there waiting for it. I believe it was number 57 coming up from the defensive end position that time for Abingdon.
They're going to give him 2 there, 2nd and 8. 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
That's Gillum that checked in there at defensive end.
Walker Hillman has been the story of this drive for Gate City.
Flip-flop the formation.
They're going to give it back to Hillman. He's got nowhere to go. Luke Honaker makes a big stop.
Yeah, Luke Honaker came up hard. Him and Penley, number 70 there from the defensive end spot. They shut that play down.
3rd and long now for Gate City. The ball is at the 25-yard line. So from right here, if they did not gain any yards, you'd be looking around a 40-yard field goal. Might be a little too far, so you're looking at having 2 downs possibly to get these 9 yards.
You know, we haven't seen McMurray here in the second half. It might be time for them to hook up with him here.
That's going to be Bledsoe. He's going to throw it to the end zone. He's going to the left side. That one knocked away. What a play that was there by Sully Perkins.
A great play. You can see he's running with him stride for stride, gets up and knocks the ball down.
Leighton Barnett was the intended receiver. 11 against 11 here, and the Abingdon 11 gets the better of that one. So now it's 4th and 9. Again, 3:03 left, and just with 1 timeout for Gate City. If they don't get this, Abingdon could likely run out the clock with 1 first down.
Well, I'm not counting Gate City out right now. We remember what happened last time on 4th down.
It was 4th and 9 the last time, and right now it's 4th and 9.
They're going to have to call a timeout here. Play clock, they're still talking over here.
Yeah, Gate City's going to take their final timeout, and we will take a timeout. We'll be back for the play of the game right after this.
The Daniel Boone Trailblazers versus the Elizabethton Cyclones are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday, September 15th on News 5 WCYB. Join Casey Getz and the News 5 sports team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pre-game coverage begins at 7 p.m. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Outstanding plays are made by outstanding players. I'm News 5's Andrew McClung. Join me every Wednesday during News 5 at 6 and 11 to find out who will be named our Player of the Week.
News 5 Sports Player of the Week is sponsored by Toyota. Catch the biggest plays and final scores on Friday Night Huddle with the News 5 sports team every Friday night during News 5 at 11. Sponsored by Ingalls, Champion Chevrolet, Citizens Bank, and Pals.
Welcome back, Gate City. They need 9 yards at least here to keep this game going with 3:03 left. The Blue Devils out of timeouts. It's not over here if they don't get it, but Abingdon would be in prime position with 1 first down maybe to run the clock out. So the Abingdon defense, they want their crowd making some noise. Gate City's going to make some noise as well. They got 3 receivers. 4th and 9. Bledsoe, they're rushing 3. Bledsoe down the middle of the alley, deep and over. Shoots his intended target, and that is a turnover on downs that he had nowhere to throw that ball. Abingdon had, looked like they had 8 defenders back there.
Yeah, they were dropping into coverage that time. We said, you're not beating us deep twice. Barr's back there running with the receivers. Stride for stride that time with Jones. They were looking for him in the middle. Got some help over there on the backhand side. You could see it coming in as well.
So now Abingdon takes over again. Gate City out of timeouts, so 2:58 left. I really think if Abingdon gets 1 first down, they'll be able to run this clock out on this one.
Yeah, 1 first down seals the deal for them. Oh, look how tight it is in there right now.
It's going to be a first down carry to Barr. He's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, Gate City's coming. They're coming.
If I'm Abingdon, I'm not throwing this ball, though.
Oh, no, you want that clock to run. At 8 men at the line of scrimmage, man-to-man on the outside.
So 2nd and 11.
1 safety in the middle of the field, and everybody else is at the line of scrimmage.
Play clock is down to 15. Abingdon yet to break the huddle. They're in no hurry. Game clock at 2:23. So this ball will be snapped with about 2:14 or so left.
Gate City's got 8 men in the box.
It's going to be Honaker keeping it this time. He's going to have a nice gain. He's going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down, and getting that 40-second play clock reset and run. Now they can take this down to inside of 130 before they snap it on 3rd and 3.
Right now, Coach Housewright's saying, defensive line, you got to hold them. And over there, Coach Ambergy's giving them the play, and he said, hey, offensive line, you got to do it. We might even see a timeout right here before this play.
I think he told that official, when that play clock hits 1, I want a timeout.
When you go back, you want to go on a quick count right here and maybe surprise them a little bit or try to draw them off sides to get that first down the easy way. Gate City's jumped a few times tonight.
Yes, they have. They've had 7 pre-snap penalties. 3 of those have been on defense. So 3rd and 4, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
The Daniel Boone Trailblazers versus the Elizabethton Cyclones are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday, September 15th on News 5 WCYB. Join Casey Getz and the News 5 sports team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pre-game coverage begins at 7 p.m. Toyota's Friday night rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
All right, welcome back. Abingdon called a timeout. 3rd and 4. They get a first down here. Ball game is over. They'll be able to take a knee and run out the clock here. Gate City stops them, and Abingdon will have a decision to make on 4th down. 128. Luke Honaker, Owen Barr. Expect one of those 2 players to have the ball here on this play.
Under center, looks like Barr's going to carry it.
We got a penalty.
Oh, they didn't get set on offense.
Coach Ambergy can't believe it.
Oh, after coming out after a timeout, yeah, he's got to be upset.
False start. Number 88 offense. 5 yards. 3rd down.
New life for Gate City right here. New life for Gate City. Is Coach Ambergy going to take a chance to put it in the air, get his first down? Also an interception. He's going to run it, go to 4th down and punt it. Not going to be a lot of time left on the clock.
Yeah, Gate City cannot stop at 3rd and 9 for Abingdon. Looks like the same formation here. Barr, the back. Honaker's going to keep it. And now we have another stoppage before the play.
I don't see a flag. I was thinking Gate City was out of timeouts. Umpires wanting the football.
They're going to reset the game clock to 128 because when Abingdon had that false start, 2 seconds came off the clock, I think, and they wanted that added back on there.
Yeah, I don't blame Coach Housewright. I'd want every second I could get right now.
And that play was going to be Honaker kept that one. There was a defender right there on him, so now they've kind of shown that play. You think they're going to have to change it up now.
Yeah, tried to run a naked bootleg out of there, but outside linebacker did an excellent job staying home that time.
All right, so now Honaker's going to go in the shotgun here on 3rd and 9. He might just keep it himself here, and he will. Luke Honaker has the first down. What a play on 3rd and 9, the star of the game, Luke Honaker. He just ends it for the Abingdon Falcons.
Yeah, it's what we said at the beginning of the game. Players of the game, the guy to watch tonight was Luke Honaker on Abington's sideline, and he just sealed the deal there with that run.
3rd and 9, and they run it for the first down. Abingdon now just a couple of knees away from coming into Legion Field and picking up their first win of the season.
I think everybody will be looking at this score tonight and say, what an upset in the Mountain 7.
That's the first knee for the Abingdon Falcons. Of course, Friday Night Rivals has been kind to Abingdon. Last year was the first time they lost on Friday Night Rivals. They played Tennessee High last year at home, but prior to that, they had a win against Union. They had a win at Tennessee High. So Coach Ambergy, of course, last year, again, when we did that game against Tennessee High at Abingdon, that was the first time that we did one of their games and he did not get the Friday Night Rivals Champions Trophy, but he's going to get it again here in about 45 seconds.
Yeah, one more snap and it's the ball game.
And there you have it. The Abingdon Falcons come into Gate City, knock off the undefeated Blue Devils.
It goes down right to the end. Right to the end of the game, and Honaker makes the play for Abingdon. Gate City was able to make the play there to get back in the ball game. Just a great Mountain 7 rivalry game here tonight at Legion Field.
Coach Ambergy, Coach Housewright. The handshake there. The game clock has now officially run out. Abingdon with the win 17-14. When we come back, we will talk to Coach Ambergy and present the Friday Night Rivals trophy to the Abingdon Falcons.
In the market for new flooring, Bristol Flooring beats the competition. Carpet, hardwood, tile, vinyl, and laminate. Bristol Flooring has the best prices and the best service every day.
Save yourself some money and shop Bristol Flooring now for the best prices in town.
So you're into Jeeps. That's cool. Friendship's got Jeeps. We've got camping Jeeps, hunting Jeep, fishing Jeep, towing Jeep, hiking Jeep, skiing Jeep, climbing Jeep, cruising Jeep, racing Jeeps. Okay, maybe not racing Jeeps, but we do have Jeeps with 2-doors, Jeeps with 4-doors, Jeeps for chilling, Jeeps for grilling, Jeeps for moving, Jeeps for grooving, Jeeps for ladies, Jeeps for men, Jeeps for you, your friends, your neighbors, your town, and your best friend. Because Friendship has every Jeep for everyone.
We're dealing!
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
This year, high school football is soaring to new heights. Tune in to News 5 Fox Tri-Cities and Tri-Cities CW for the best high school football action. Keep an eye out for the Fan Cam, brought to you by the U.S. Air Force. Friday Night Rivals, every Friday night at 6:30 or 7.
Buy your new Lexus from Lexus of Kingsport.
A benefit of purchasing your vehicle with us is that we will come pick up your vehicle for you for service.
Even people that live in Johnson City, they said, you mean you'll come all the way to Johnson City to get our car? And we're like, absolutely.
Find your new Lexus at lexusofkingsport.com.
Bristol Flooring, now saving you thousands on cabinetry. That's right, Bristol Flooring now offers a great selection of cabinetry for your new home or remodel, and our prices can't be beat.
Save yourself some money and shop Bristol Flooring now for the best prices in town.
Welcome back to Gate City. Abingdon with the win on the road, 17-14. Head coach Garrett Ambergy joining us now. Coach, describe what this game meant to you and your team. 0-2. We talked earlier in the week. You said we stick with our process. We do the same thing we've done. What did you guys do this week to get a win?
This is all about these players and our assistant coaches. Everybody doubted us. They didn't believe. These guys believe. And I asked them this week, how deep is your will? And they showed a lot of heart tonight, coming on the road in a hostile environment, get this done. So proud of these guys.
Yeah, Coach, you got to be proud tonight of how hard Barr was running the football, and Honaker there at the end. He ran hard all night as well. The blocking you got up front, out of your front offensive line there.
Those O-line, they did a great job. Bar ran really hard. You know, we put the wide zone in back in March. These guys have been out here working on it, and they saw it pay off tonight, and I'm just so proud of our team.
Coach, last year, Gate City was 0-2, came to your house, knocked you off, and that really sprung them forward. Now this year, you're 0-2. You come here, get the win. What can this do for your team moving forward?
I think it's great momentum for our guys. They earned this win. I just love these players and the heart they played with. We'll come back work next week. That's what this football team's about.
Coach, last year was the first time we did one of your games on TV. We did not give you a Friday Night Rivals trophy. You have it once again. Give it to your team. Congratulations. Enjoy this one tonight.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, Coach.
Here we go.
All right, a very happy Abingdon Falcon team right there. It is time now to thank our wonderful sponsors who without them would not be possible. Toyota, ETSU Health, Friendship Hyundai, Food City, the Mountain Area Ford Dealers, PALS, the Tennessee Army National Guard, the Air Force, Guardian Foundation Repair, Jersey Mike's, and Eddie's Trophies. Next week, we will be in Elizabethton, the Cyclones hosting Daniel Boone. But for tonight, Abingdon with the win, 17-14 over Gate City. For James Colley and our entire crew did a fantastic job. I'm Casey Getz. We'll see you next week in Elizabethton.